Okay. The party is shunted into a hellscape covered in visceral carnage. Various demons and a variety of dead bodies scatter the destroyed town. Theo is alerted to a few survivors in a nearby home as Umbra and Erastus survey the area for survivors and insight on the battle that is dying down. Umbra's owl is dismissed when two demons warp reality around it as it is trying to see what is beyond the fortified gate. A red hobgoblin fighter motions for the party to join him in the destroyed home. Max and Gretna take watch and see one of the goat demons in the house next door. Max also hears the red demon move onto the bridge to advance, but is having an issue controlling the other demons. Max advises the party to make a move soon. As they do that, Umbra works with the hobgoblin to understand how this disaster happened and what they are after. While the details of why this fight occurred, why the demons and devils are fighting together, and how to defeat them are sparse, the party gets an idea of what these creatures are capable of and how to break down the ranks. As the group plans their attack, the Red Devil sees Gretna and we jump into combat. Though the party manages to fight well, the enemy ends up getting the components it needs to teleport back to Avernus. Flames surround it as it completes its spell, but it doesn't leave before alerting the other demons and devils in the area to our presence and telling them to attack us. Very short recap because it was mostly combat last session.
Cool. All right.
Am I misremembering, or was the demon that we jumped the white one, like with a stone cloak and all that?
It
It was
is
the red one, I thought.
No. It's the white one. The demon that you guys were fighting this entire time was the one with the Vorpal claws. And it was white and it
Okay.
had a stone cloak. You are 100%.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we get when we don't like have descriptions as well. So,
Yeah.
hold on. It's probably because of the miniature that was used too. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
It was straight up an upsized tiefling, so yeah, they were gonna be
exactly.
mis.
Hold on one second. Is everyone summoned now? Is everyone in? That has so far?
So
Okay.
I'm loading in right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm fetching everybody now.
Yeah, I'm just loading it.
Am I still there? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be Group B, right? Or Overworld?
It's it shouldn't actually matter. You can go into either when I fetch you.
Okay.
Wait. Corpse Slayer weapons don't require attunement to do their stuff.
Oh, if that's the case, then if it specifically says it does not require attunement, then you can just equip it.
Oh,
I
it
thought
doesn't
it
say
does.
it doesn't say anything for or against attunement. It doesn't mention attunement at all. It says right
It
like
should say like there should be a thing that says required attunement. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But let me look. I can tell you in 3 seconds.
yeah, it says requires attunement right next to rare.
That's yeah. So it requires attunement. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah.
Yeah,
So no pluses since it's not attuned, correct?
No, you get the pluses. You just don't get any of the proc or anything like that.
The undead,
okay.
the undead thing doesn't work.
Correct.
My Tailspire is not working at all.
Here. I see. This is who I see. There's 3 people in. It looks like Kino. So it looks like Umbra, you're in.
Yep.
It looks like Henri's in. Is that right? Oh, you know what? We are missing somebody, aren't we?
It says
No, we're not.
it says
got
waiting
everybody.
on GM, and
you're missing me.
I don't think I'm
Okay.
on the right board. Oh wait.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
This is the bug. If I summon people before everyone's in,
I'm not in.
then yeah, that's why. I'll wait till everybody's going. Let me know when you're in and I can summon you. Otherwise, it's gonna bug. So.
There we go.
So that new Venom trailer. Oh.
Yeah,
Max,
pretty
you
badass.
can you move your miniature? You have Tailspire, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can move him.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Dice rolls.
Okay, cool.
I'm loading in.
I'm typing out my flavor in the general game chat.
Alright. But yeah, this was
Waiting
the
on you.
guy that went away. I'll describe what actually happened in a second, but this is the guy that went away. This is why everyone's confused. Even though he is literally a stone like shaped devil that has vorpal blades and like a thing, his miniature is a red tiefling. So I think everyone just assumed it was the red like guy there, or they are different people.
Waiting on Jim.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I will get you back in. Hold on.
Never mind, it just loaded in.
Who does not have Tailspire at this point?
Kaylee.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
And
right.
again, she'll never have it.
Yep.
Probably not
Yep.
until I get a PC.
Why will you never have it?
Mac.
Yeah, she
I
will.
have laptops. I have no need for like an actual computer setup, so I
Kaylee,
kind
you're
of.
really quiet. I can hear you louder in real life than I can over this.
Oh, that's tragic.
All right.
I'm joining now.
Let me go back to our Discord channel and remind everyone what this thing actually looked like. There we go.
Go
So
push.
this is what you were actually fighting.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
Scary.
The other guy has not even, you haven't even like really engaged yet, but that's what you were fighting this entire time. So what ended up happening is that he teleported, so he kind of teleported right out of the silence, and he and by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and cheat this just so. Hold on one second. All right, sorry guys, sorry. All right. So anyway, as he teleported out of the silence, he essentially, after he killed Pan's magical construct, he had the pieces of the now like mundane, like Brock and Boulder and everything, as he's like basically stirring through and making it into a powder, very similar to how he was doing with the bodies. All of that bursts into flame, and in this giant basically fire column, he basically escapes. He goes back to where he was from. You guys see this huge column of fire. You smell sulfur. You smell like it very intense, like also like stench that you've never smelled before. And there is now this basically 40-foot ring of just fire and sulfur and burning right on the edge of where Max is actually, and that's where he went. So
I am running.
yeah, so at this point we don't necessarily have to be an initiative, so people can go ahead and go through and
Can
tell
you
me what they
can
want to do.
you pull me to the thing? I can't see. It still says waiting on GM.
Oh yeah, of course. Yep. There you go. Is everybody in Telspire now? That has it?
Yeah, I think.
You should be fetched in. Yeah.
And I can control Keely's character.
Cool. Awesome.
Yes.
All right.
Are we trying to get across the river?
Shakulu,
How long does enlarge last, by the way? An hour?
Hour.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Shakulu picks up his glaive because he dropped it in favor of the hammer that our artificer threw, and
Now-
he begin. Oh,
No, it's okay. The other thing that I want to make everyone like abundantly clear on, nothing here is safe. So, long story short, you guys can hear and see the commotion going on over the bridge. There's loud noises going back and forth. That red guy is represented by him, by the way. The red picture is this thing here, this Minotaur-like character, which is this.
Line of sight, Chris.
yeah, we don't see it.
Oh, gotcha. So this Minotaur is that red guy. So now you guys hear several different, like if you go to my stream, you hear the commotion going on over here on this side, and people who can see the light. All of this side has commotion. Now this field is littered with things. You haven't seen all of them yet. You don't even really know what's on this side of the bridge. Even with line of sight, you can't really see some of the lower like demons that are on the other side. So I just want everyone to understand there's still a lot going on, and you can hear a lot going on. You already know about the small goat-like things that are in some of these houses and scattered around. There could be more. There could be nothing more. and that's where we're gonna do it like in real time where this went up. So literally the second after this has happened.
So Bimmy can mimic sounds.
Yep.
I would like to have him fly to the other side of the village and mimic the sound that thing screamed out, like the far other side away from where we are.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and I'm gonna give you a miniature for Bimmy.
He's that bat that you got right there.
Okay. Good.
And then when he's done, he's gonna fly up high altitude and get the fog cover, and then come back.
Okay. All right. So I'll let you go ahead and place him where you want that sound to be. Yep. Okay.
It would probably actually be a little further this way, but that's as far as the board goes.
That's
He's got a
fine.
really
No,
good.
no,
He's got a really high speed, so he can make it quick.
Okay.
Chris, did you
what-
say there was goats inside this house right next to him?
Last scene, Max did see there were some in there. Yep.
Do we want to take them out quickly?
No.
I say yes.
I really think we should.
I think they probably heard that, and they're gonna come out sooner or later.
I'm going to get across that river.
Yeah, either Shakalu yells, either we start tearing through them now, or we get across that river and recollect ourselves.
I vote B because even us discussing this wastes time.
Yeah. Shakalu starts moving towards the river banks, but he stops and like looks at the rest of the party. How do I rotate my guy?
Alt.
There we go.
B? I think
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So as you guys get closer to the river, you start to see what looks like certainly some kind of like negotiation coming over here. You actually let's see who can see it. So as you get to the end, Erasmus, you certainly can. Are you still enlarged, by the way? And is anyone making like what are you guys doing? Are you being careful? Or you're just walking?
Yeah,
up?
we're being careful.
Then
Yeah, I'm
being slow.
everyone's stealth checks.
Because we're going slow, does that give the normal +5 bonus to the stealth checks?
Yeah.
Ooh,
If you're being stealthy, yeah. If you're like crouching and like taking your time, which is I think what is it, half movement if you go slow?
I rolled it in the wrong channel, but that's a natural 20.
Cool. That's fine.
Yeah, I got a 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna also climb up this tree as I'm
Sure.
up here to see if I can get a better vantage point.
So as you start to get up here to your Erasmus and everyone that's actually coming through this area, you guys start to see that there's a lot of commotion going on and no one has started to double back yet to see what's been going on behind them. They're much too busy going through and dealing with whatever is happening here. You also notice that there is what looks like movement of like human figures running back and forth in these directions. So if you look where my light is, so over here and like up on the top area here, there's a bunch of movement going back and forth.
Are we able to see what it is?
People, it's people. It's people like humanoid movements.
Like,
The thing is there's a really, really bad mist, and that's the other thing that's important. As you start looking through this area, for whatever reason, this area here is more overlaid with mist, and it's very, very difficult to see on the other side. Everyone can make a perception check at disadvantage to try to see if they can see through it. This is going to take 6 seconds, but you can do it.
I'll just use the passive 19.
I'll do an active.
I got
Perception.
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, by this point, I would imagine Bimmy gets the other side and does that little scream again.
I'll do an active as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
I got a 19 with
Aw.
disadvantage.
5
Okay.
total. How do I roll with disadvantage with this bot? Just clicking on the character sheet.
Right
just
click on the right
On the
click
thing?
on the
Okay, thank you.
check, and then
Chris,
We need-
All right, so this is what you see, Erasmus and Max. You see the same thing. There's several different guards with pikes, running up and down this area here, and they keep trying to basically reinforce the gates with supplies and things they're carrying. It's mostly wood and weapons. You also see as they're running through, there's like at least 8 or 9 of them, and they keep going back and forth. You also see that they have some other like like glinting things that look like they're lighting up slightly, but you can't make them out from where you're at.
Who needs help across the river?
Seal, get on my back.
Gretna. Do you need help?
Me? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Get on my
Do you
back.
trust me?
Shakulu gets down here to like this little outcrop, and then from the back
Yep.
of it just gets a running start to jump in the
We might-
river.
I want to look what's in this river first.
I'm encased in steel. Let me get in first, and I will sink into the river.
Shakulu just like hands out in front of him, dives in, trying to stay under the water, holding his breath.
Yeah, it's not actually, so as you get in, it's not actually that deep. However, immediately, Erasmus, you notice that there are what looks like unnatural like amphibians within this. They have not bothered you yet. No one else move yet. We'll go through this. So you're stuck there. So this is what you notice. There's one right in front of you, Erasmus. It's a large, cylindrical, almost eel-like creature. Does not look like it's natural. You've never seen anything like it. It has incredibly sharp teeth and fangs, and its eyes are slightly glowing.
That's the only one I see with my perception.
Right now. Yeah, because you don't have your like head in the water. You, as you can see.
No,
it's
I'm like belly crawled underwater holding breath. I just can't do it.
Gotcha. Okay, no, that's fine. Then in that case, gotcha. So in that case, yeah, your shell almost still like rips out of the water, but you can see things going through it. There are at least 4 or 5 of these. This is the one that you can see the best, but they're like over here going through it. For whatever reason, it hasn't seen you yet. It's almost like it's like catatonic, but its eyes are definitely glowing. It looks demonic.
Okay, I will raise up a little bit so that someone could like stand on my shell and not actually get in the water. And I will tell Gretna and Co to stand on the back of my shell so they don't actually have to get in the water. And I will kind of like crawl with them on my shell, the back of my shell, across the river.
Do you mention anything
Um,
about these creatures in the water?
Yeah, there's
How
like
long did it take us since that thing disappeared till now? Because I had spirit guardians just before that happened.
Oh, this has literally been less than a minute. But how
Okay,
long?
so
did it
spirit
take you?
guardians is still up. So am
Okay.
I on your back now? I'm sorry. Did you tell me to get on your back, Erasmus?
Well, I did, but you, it's up to you if you do it.
Well, I didn't hear you say it.
Get on my
I
back.
get on Erasmus's back, and I have spirit guardians. So
So it, from
if that
it
helps
kind of
you.
looks like there's like a floating rock for it, like that's what it would look like, because only the top of my shell would come out from on top of the water that they can stand on.
Alright, so I'm like right here.
Okay.
And I am a size large, so it's like a 10. It's a 10 by 10 shell.
And there's enough room for Gretna and I.
I could actually carry 2 more people, because I am my capacity to carry is quadrupled, and I have a 19 strength while I'm enlarged.
Okay.
So I could actually probably carry more people if I needed to.
I'm holding my
Spirit-
action
Yep.
for when arms reach it. That's friendly.
Okay. Okay. All right. So as you guys see this, like Ezekiel, you're good where you are?
Oh, for right now, yeah.
Okay, cool. And all right. So is the plan for you, Erasmus, to try to ferry people over and just take the attacks or whatever?
If attacks come, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I gotta, crawling. My movement speed is halved, but that
Yep.
keeps them out of the water. But I could also action dash consistently, so I could get 30 feet across. So if my math is correct, I could get. It would take 12 seconds for me to action dash all my way across.
Yep. All right. So so you guys go through that. You hear the commotion going through. This is what you guys see before anyone like does anything or gets in the water. We'll resolve. We'll go ahead and resolve it first. Go ahead, roll for initiative. All you guys can roll for initiative, just in case. you
Oh,
want to do
everybody?
something. Everyone can, but like I said, this is gonna really just be Erasmus, Co, and Gretna to see how this goes. But yeah, everybody go ahead and roll for initiative though.
Almost got a natural 20.
Oh, for God's sake,
Almost.
I did something wrong.
18.
That's good. That's definitely good.
18 again.
I have a 1. I have a 1 dex bond, so you will go first.
Yeah. Where is Umbra? Oh, there he is.
I'm
No, I
up
have
on
Umbra.
the.
No, I see you. I have you. Um,
That mysterious
Right
dark
back.
figure.
I did lose Gretna. Gretna, where are you? Oh, there you are.
She's
Gretna's
underwater.
under the
Right
water.
next to I'm over here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm drowning.
No worries. Gretna's drowning. And
The
Theo,
bubble's floating up to the
Let's
surface.
see. Where is Theo? Where is
Ah,
Theo?
she had plate armor on.
Did you move
The
her?
The
or
bubbles
or-
are
or-
like
or I need
drowning.
to bring it back in. Let's see. I don't see Theo's miniature. Let's see.
Yeah, I think she got dunked in the water as well.
Get dunked on.
I think she's in front of Erasus.
Is she?
Am
I'm
I?
not positive.
No.
No?
I can re-add another miniature for Theo. That's no big deal. So
Okay.
hold on.
What does Seal look like?
She is a tiefling.
Ah.
What? Let's see.
Theo, do you still see your like little thing up in the
That's-
upper left-hand corner? Up there she is.
I got her. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to you again, Erastus. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is so Erastus. You're the only one that can really see this right now, but you do see that as soon as you get to here.
I would go around it if that affected it.
Yeah. Well, you can certainly try. I mean, it's probably not going to, but tell me where you want to move.
Right there.
Okay. Yeah, so you move right there, nothing happens. Where else would you like to go? And then we'll go in initiative order once it matters. Yeah, so as soon as you hit here, that's when this is gonna take into effect. So hold on one second.
You're on. Yeah.
All right, so who got
They
so
can
what
do-
is what is our actual initiative rolls, by the way? I'm
18.
rolling for I know yours is 18, yep. So
19.
Shakulu also got 18.
okay. That's cool. So hold on one second. Interesting. What's going on with your character, Assless?
I'm too big. I'm too chunk.
Yeah, that's why. Okay. All right. So, wow. Okay. So, Erastus 18. We have the Hobgoblin 18 as well. Who is next?
I got a 19.
I got a 14.
So Sia
Sia
got
a
19.
So Sia's first.
Pan got a 16.
Where is your miniature, Pan? where are you at? Where's Pan?
Which one's Pan?
I cannot control
She's,
it, but I am right here.
Which one's Pan?
Oh, is that why? So, show me. You're right there. Okay, hold on. Okay, so Pan, what was your initiative? I'm sorry.
16.
Okay, anyone get higher than Pan? 16. Okay, so who's next?
I got a 14
14.
plus
so
2 dex mod.
Yep, Umber got a 14. Okay, and then you got a
Okay,
14.
then I would be next.
Okay.
Positively don't have a 2 dex mod.
Okay, and then Max, somehow.
I got a 12.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, and then I'm gonna kill this other CO. That was super weird. That's a shitty bug. All right. Okay. All right. Hold on one second.
Oh, I can't move because it's initiative. That's why.
Yeah,
Where
that's exactly right.
where was
I have
Pan?
to put the token.
I'm
Pan
by the tree.
is-
I'm a little behind you. I'm right next to Bimmy.
Oh, are you the fish?
Mhm.
Okay.
That's insensitive.
Haha.
you
Just be
the- are you
called an
the
aquatic
Kuo-toa?
animal. Aquatic mammal. God, get politically correct.
I'm a platypus.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, and thanks, Tailspire. I'm going to
welcome.
have to use the alligator.
I think I
Ah.
might get to the other side by myself.
Come on, the alligator's cool.
Monks.
That's a huge AoE. I cast nuke. No.
I cast
Okay.
nightclub explosion.
All right. So, all right. We're all good. So, okay. All right, Rassus. So you see this eel-like creature move towards you. This is the very first time that you've also noticed that this eel-like creature with a bunch of scales and like fiery eyes also has within, like, underneath its scales and underneath its flesh, it has some kind of glowing, like, embers like burning through it. And it goes to race after you, but you're quicker for now. You notice the other one that was closest to it is also coming in that direction as well. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna be like, no, 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 and I'm just gonna move over to
Yep.
here
Yep.
with my two, which would take them with me.
Right.
So
So
that's my full action.
yeah, you're moving the 15 feet. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Perfect. All right. Do you want to do anything? So you have a chance to do something if you want to. You don't have to though.
Well, that was my action to
No,
dash.
I mean, sorry, I mean the hobgoblin. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. So I put you in initiative anyway. I mean, you're obviously on land. You can do whatever you want, but this is all happening at the same time. So
All right, so it's my turn.
yeah, it's just if you want to do anything, you can wait and see what happens too.
I want to get across the river as quickly as possible. So I'm assuming swimming is difficult terrain. So dash for 30 feet.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Should
So
should
you're
probably
just
measure
gonna.
that first. Yeah. Let me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I always love when the DM goes, wow.
No, that's cool. That's not exactly like that, but that's fine. So you jump off the rock into the water. This is the very first time that you notice this. Erastus can't feel it, but when you hit the water, you know that something is wrong. The water is slightly acidic, and it actually feels uh tingly. Like even it starts to seep into your skin. You actually feel like there's something bizarre going on, like you've never felt before. That said, you are able to shrug this off for now. You can get to there. You also see these two eels making a beeline for the giant turtle. Pan, you're next. What would you like to do?
Sorry. The two things that are trying to attack Erastus are grouped together, right?
You can kind of see them. Yeah, you can kind of see them. They're grouped together. They're like basically moving at him, where you can see. Yep. You can
My
see them
screen has an
just
error in
enough
it.
to target. Oh, weird. Yeah, you can see them just enough to target them. What's the error, Gretna?
The board is gone. It's just lines. I'm
What?
gonna.
That is weird. You can use my if you have to, you can use my stream. But yeah, just try to go back in and let me know when you're back in, and I'll summon you again. That's super weird. All right, Pen. So what'd you like to do?
Do I?
Now keep in mind, any kind of spell or anything else, obviously you're out in the middle of the open. You cast a spell, you have no idea what could happen with that, because remember you've been careful so far as to not be seen.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to slow them.
Okay.
That's going to be wisdom saves.
Yep. Yep. Give me 1 second. I'm actually looking up something with that. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so you guys, so basically anyone standing next to Pan, for instance, Max, you can almost make this out. So you see Pan on the rock, like crouched down. She takes out a small vial,
Yeah, this
and,
is the
she
drop of
puts-
molasses.
Yeah, she puts a drop of something like in her hand to go through and like kind of like knead in. And as she does that, this basically concussive wave of a magical aura, you can see this, just starts targeting the water into like an area underneath it. The So you start basically focusing that. It is concentration, right? Am I crazy?
It is
Yeah, it is.
concentration up to a minute.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, you see her focusing on this and or him focusing on this, and uh you basically see that like they're using like all their willpower to take this like concussive cone and like basically target it in this area. But you also notice that the water, like as they were going through, the water around the ripples and everything slowly start to slow, just like if they were like in like some giant like almost visceral molasses where it's like everything around that area starts to slow. Anything else? Pen?
No, I just.
I'm gonna make
lit-
the saves. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna
no,
make the
that's
saves right
that's gonna
now.
be.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna see if the first one's a 13. The second one is a
What was the second one?
15.
They
Yeah.
both fail.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, so their speed is halved. They have a -2 to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions. It can use either an action or a bonus action, not both, and it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn, regardless of its abilities.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So you see them basically like slowed and like jerking in, and you can see them trying to fight up the spell. It was actually a 14, by the way, not even 15, so that's good. And they're basically like slowly locking into place. All right, Ezekiel, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I am going to. So, what am I able to see from up here? Am I able to see the crocodiles and
Yeah,
stuff like
the
that?
the, the
I could
eels.
see everything
Yeah,
going. Or
you can
eels?
you can see the two eels. Yeah, the two eels with the fire. Like so, basically, what you see
Are they
is
attacking them?
they're trying to. So what you see is that the eels were going for Arasis, and then at the same time you saw that Pan was basically on a rock, trying to like quietly and desperately try to basically basically use a spell. The spell looks like it's been slowing them, as Pan is concentrating, and then again, remember this is all happening at the same time. But go ahead.
Yeah. So, as I see that, I'm going to move down. So, how are we going to say this tree is? 10 feet? 15 feet?
The tree is I can't see your ruler, sorry. Oh yeah, so this tree is actually 20 feet high. This is 4 tiles. So, yep.
Okay.
You're 20 feet in the air right now.
Gotcha. Okie doke. So I'll climb down about 5 feet and then jump the other remainder down, kind of over.
Okay.
And then I would.
They were the wrong size, by the way.
How far away am I? So that's what, 50 feet?
That's actually that
Or
right there where you
12,
have
so
is
that'd be like
16,
maybe
60
60,
feet.
yeah. That's too far. So yeah, I'll just I guess I'll just use my action and everything to move again, and
Sure.
I'll jump up into this tree here.
Cool. Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
you
that's my turn.
perfect. All right. You see, slow is movement speed halved, and then I get a negative to hit, correct? And
No, you get a negative to AC and Dex saves, and you can only make one attack.
oh, only one attack. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense.
You can
All right,
use
so
either a bonus action or an action, but not both.
2.
I don't know, and I don't know how
Okay.
this works, but the speed within 15 feet is also halved because of the spirit guardians.
Oh, interesting. And oh right, because your sprint guardians are right on top. Yeah, that is interesting. How does that work?
They can
Half
move
and half.
7
Don't
feet.
know.
Yeah, that is interesting. That is really interesting. The guardian
I don't know if
stack.
that stacks or not.
That's what I'm trying to find out right now. That is really interesting. It might. Does it?
They also
Let's
have
see.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. So anything that affects movement, according to 252 on the PHP, does not stack.
Okay, so then the
And
movement is just halved.
yep.
Okay.
Yep, it does not, unfortunately.
When they
Okay.
get within 15 feet, they have to make a wisdom 16 saving throw.
Okay, let's do
Also,
that.
if they attempt
They
to spell,
probably
there's a
won't.
thing.
Yep, they probably will not. Oh, one. This guy did. This guy
You
won.
bastard.
Yeah, hold on. This one might not be able to get to you though. 1, 2. No, it can. Okay, it can get to you as well. All right. Let's see if that one actually saves though. Nope, it fails. So what happens when I fail?
Okay. 3d8 radiant damage. You can roll it.
Okay,
Ooh.
awesome. That's pretty good. Yeah.
So you said it's like little dwarf spirits. They have like weapons and they're just tearing into these fish, or
Oh, the other one. I'm sorry. The other one takes half a 3d8 radiant damage. The one who failed. The one who saved.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, so your two little dwarven imps. I did get that right? They're basically dwarves with like
Yeah,
wings.
they're little.
They're
Yeah,
like
they're little
fairy
dwarves with
dwarves.
wings and little golden hammers.
Yeah, that's right. So Sio, you see this because you're on the turtle with her. So these two like basically fairy-like dwarves come out and literally start just hammering these two imps. One of them takes it much worse than the other one. You see this like white, like fiery metal like hit as the hammers go through on both of them. They start to like go through. You notice that both of them bleed from this. So Arasis, the first one tries to bite into you. Let's see if it can. And it can't get through your armor. The second one also tries to take its like toothy maw and bite into you. No, it's and I assume 18 does not hit. You have like 20 AC, right? Yeah. So so the other one tries to bite on and like keep on you, and you can tell that these things when they bite on are trying to take that sulfuric like inner part of their mouths to basically like attach on so they can also like maybe dissolve or burn you with all of that. Neither of them can latch on, and they're just basically now slowed and floundering. But you also notice that like even like the water around them and stuff is like basically thick with molasses and slower. All right, it's your turn. This is your turn, Umbra.
All right, I am going to move towards Max.
Yep.
And hold on, I want to move a little bit closer. And I'm gonna look at him and say, "Rev, you look pretty good for a dead man. Let's get you out of here." And I cast Dimension Door. I cast Dimension Door across the river.
That's smart. Yeah. Cool. All
And
right. So
I have
show me where you want to land, and I'll take Max too.
Somewhere like right there.
I could have just ran across, but thank you.
No, don't even risk it.
All right.
You already
All
died
right.
yesterday. And that's going to be my turn.
Cool. Gretna, it's your turn.
Okay, this is against my better judgment, but I'm gonna smack it with my hammer.
Okay, so you see Gretna go through and try to like smack this thing out while you're on top of a rat as it's walking. Yep, go ahead.
And I don't. It's an 8 to hit.
Yeah, well, so this is what you can see. Gretna's really close to it, and she goes to smack it, but she stumbles a bit while Erastus is moving. She catches herself. She doesn't basically like fall over, but she thinks like basically better of it, and she like gets herself ready and to balance out to attack it again. All right, Max, your turn. That
Okay.
was it, right, Gretna?
Well,
No
yeah,
more.
that's it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry. Go ahead, Max.
All right. Well, I'll let's see. My plan of running across by myself went out the window. So so thanks for that, Umbra. I'll Can I I'll make my way down.
Yep.
And I'll get to here and help I'll help the others get off
Cool.
and just defend the others from attacks if needed.
Perfect.
And
Okay. Yep.
that'll just in case I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Yep, that's smart. Awesome. All right, Sio, your turn. Now you see all of this happen at once. You see, so basically, you've been traveling on this turtle. You see the little guardian fairies attack these eel things. You see that Erastus is getting bitten. Max calls out to you. You now see that you're seconds away from being on the other side. What would you like to do?
I would like to use what is it? Mind Sliver on the bloodiest looking creature
Sure.
next to Erastus.
Yeah, this one here. Yep.
I
Yep.
need it to make an intelligence saving throw of 15.
All right.
I hope they're kind of dumb.
They are dumb, so it fails.
Cool. So it's going to take 4 psychic damage.
All right.
And just to be safe, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, which allows me to. Actually, I lied. I'm not doing that. Using the Demonomicon's a full action.
Yeah, so you guys, everyone, especially you, Gretna, but everyone can see this as well. Co like is also kind of like uneasy on the turtle shell, and she takes her hands with an evocation and drives this like prismatic spike into the eel that had basically just been hit the worst by Gretna's little fairy dwarfs, and it literally drives it right in its head. Um, uh, by the way, Co, you also notice that this is now disorienting the creature too. It's like thrashing around, but remember it's still slowed, so you see all of this damage almost in like, basically slow motion. Erastus, it is your turn at the top of the round.
Okay. I'm going to take the disengage action.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move my 15 feet.
Which is just there, yeah. So if you stay there, without trying to move
You're gonna
up,
have to move me. I still can't get into Tailspire.
that's okay. So if you stay there without moving up, no one has to make any kind of crazy like athletics or dex saves or anything. If you try to move up that rock, you will, and then what'll happen is immediately on their turns they'll be making saves to try to like right themselves.
There's 2 COs.
Yeah, I know. It's because I know. It's one of them I'm gonna kill. So there you go.
I don't know which one to shoot.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay, so Co and Gretna, you have both now seen that you have made landfall. You see Max going to reach out. Just in case, Hobgoblin's turn. Do you want to do anything now? Do you want to try to get over?
Yes, definitely. I would like to,
Yep.
use my, dash and can I get on top of what looks to be a sewer grate over there?
Yes. So if
Okay,
you
cool.
well, so this is what you can do. Actually, I take that back. What you can do is you can get to around here,
Uh-huh.
and then you will be on this turn climbing out of the area here. So you'll just make an athletics check to climb, going through that. Or if you want, alternatively, you can also get to like where this lily pad is here and try to start climbing up the rocks. But either that, it's gonna be close. Like you're kind of in a bad spot here.
Okay.
But not the other. Or if you want to risk it, you could also try to get on this.
That's too dicey for my taste.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I want to do the lily pad thing because that seems to be slightly more obscured by foliage.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah.
Cool. So okay, so we'll do that. And you do have 3/4. As a matter of fact, you have full cover on anything over on this side. So that's good. So okay, all right, Pan. Oh, by the way, do me a huge favor. Constitution saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Wait, Pan or Max?
No,
Oh,
no,
my
this is the fighter.
Okay.
20 total.
Okay, so you shrug this off. Everything stings, but you completely shrug it off. You're fine. All right, Pan, your turn.
I guess I'll just try to vicious mockery, whichever one is looking weaker.
Sure. So it's this one here. So go ahead.
Wisdom save.
Yep. How do you see your vicious mockery? Because I know you don't do the like. What do you think is happening here? We should have talked. This is the one that I should have talked to you about. Yeah.
I've honestly never really thought about it. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
What
I
do you-
mean, I can do it for you. It's just so
Oh,
you don't.
I thought we had a thing last time that
Oh yeah, like
the
Ezekiel
new
is
little
my insult machine.
All right,
yeah.
so if that works, that totally works. And so, but what you see is Pan literally then going through and like taking her verbal and somatic components. You see this like basically what looks like almost like small like basically like cathedral prism as she goes to talk inside of it, and she projects that to you, Ezekiel. I'll let you go ahead and
Hey,
yep.
hey, hey, you with the smelly ass face. Your mom says that you stink and you'll never amount to anything.
And sure enough, that succeeds. It actually you see the creature like rack in like pain and go through it. Go ahead and roll damage, Pan.
5.
All right. Is it is right? It does take it does. What is the damage on
It's
vicious mockery?
It's 2d4, so
2d4. Okay, yeah, because it did fail. Okay, yeah. So you basically see this like essentially like tiny like little like things in the water like bubbling up right next to its head as it starts to like thrash and take the damage from its psychic damage. But yeah, it's so and you can tell that it's bleeding, so it's certainly hurt it. All right, Ezekiel, it's your turn.
Okay. Okie doke. Tails. There we go. All right, so I am going to cast jump on myself,
All right, awesome.
and then I'm going to jump where my ruler is.
Yes. So for some reason I can't see the ruler. I just see one that's stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's from where I am to here. Let me exit out of my ruler, and
Yeah, I
then
see it. Yep.
it goes from here to up here.
Got you. How far is your jump?
75 foot.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, that is right.
Runs, man.
That is cool. That is real. So everyone sees so that would be the first time that all of you have seen this. So literally you see him expertly
Boing.
take all of his counterbalance on this small little tree here, take his legs and like gracefully, almost like a flying squirrel, jump so high and like catch the wind and go through it that we go through this. Now let's see. Since that's such a high jump, let's
Oh no.
see what happens.
Oh no.
All right. Okay, so right. So that's fine. So it's my thing. So they're gonna both try
I
to
totally
attack you.
spotted you.
Yeah. So the both of those eel things are gonna try to take bites out of you again, Erastus. Let's see if they can.
You have to make
And they move
wisdom
up
saving because
every time. Perfect. So let's see. This one gets there, and actually, you know what? Only one of them can get to you though. So hold on. So only one of them can attack you, and maybe let's do the wisdom saving throw. I failed again. So and it's one wisdom saving throw, right?
it's one wisdom saving throw. It's a 16, so 3d8 radiant.
Yep.
And if the other one was in within 15 feet, he has to do it anyway.
Yep. He is. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so you see again those two little dwarves just start hammering at this thing. Matter of fact, it does it so well. Gretna, how would you like your little dwarves to kill this eel?
Hammered in the eyes.
Hammer through the
Yeah,
skull.
Split it between the head. Just split his
So
head
you,
open.
yeah, so you see the
Like an
one
eggshell,
that's been
you know?
yeah the one that's been really good at hitting the things as well. There's one in particular that's been like really like on target. He slams down. You see that white radiant energy that you have from your healing magic hit the kind of warhammer that he's using, his little hammer that is going on, and it literally just splits his skull open. You see like all of his like brains and insides go through. But as that happens, you also see the monster just ignite, and it bubbles up into the sea, and everything is still going into like slightly slow motion. So you see like its insides and everything else, but it completely engulfs into the sulfuric flame. You can smell it too. So the other one, let's see if the other one fails. The other one's safe. So they go to
Okay.
attack the other one and literally can't even touch it. He must be too far away.
Well,
So.
it's 3D. It's still half a 3D8.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, so I'm wrong. They go to hurt it, and
Chris, was that the one I had hit with Mind Sliver, or is that one dead already?
the one that Mind Sliver is dead. Yeah,
Okay,
the one that you
because
hit
it
with
was
Mind
going to
Sliver is dead.
subtract 1d4 from its saving throw, but it failed
Yep.
anyway.
So it does so essentially they go through and they do more damage to the point that they start hitting on its back. You do 7 points of damage, but it does start like bleeding from its back as well, and you can see the sulfur coming out. It's not doing really that
Yeah,
well.
that
So,
stinks.
yep. All right. It's your turn, Umbra.
All right, I'm going to move down to the edge of the water.
Oh, by the way, no, keep going. I'm sorry. It's still you. Yep, go.
And then sort of I'm gonna call up from the water just this bubbling fire that I want to boil the water around the closest fish to me on this side of Erasmus.
Sure. Yep. Yeah, so this one here, the other one's dead.
And let me see if I hit with Firebolt.
Yep.
26 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Yep.
And 3 fire damage.
All right. So this is what ends up happening. You notice that the fire certainly hits through the skin of the creature, but as it actually sits to do damage, you notice that the firebolt that goes through seeps into that fiery core of what it's doing, and it actually seems the creature seems like it's more lively. Out of character, you've healed the creature accidentally
Oops.
with fire damage. Yeah.
Hey, at least I healed it for
Yep,
only
3
3 instead of.
Yep. All right, Gretna, it's your turn. Now, Gretna, remember, you are on the edge now. You see Erasmus like, struggling. Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna try and scramble over Erasmus onto the land.
All right, so go ahead and do me a favor with Max there. Go ahead and roll. You can't really fail this unless you get a 1. Roll with advantage.
I'll just roll twice.
Yeah, only if you literally get like 2 1s. Yeah, would you ever fail this?
Got it.
So. So
I
you
got
already
a 6,
succeeded.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
you already succeeded though. So Max helps you over. Like Max grabs you to help you over here. Max, that is going to take up like with you going through this, that's going to take up some of your movement, but we'll go through that in a second.
I'm a monk. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And Max, so you know that CO is coming up, so you can actually hold this to also help CO, but you can do something now too. Or if you want, you could actively try to help CO over as well.
Okay.
What would I need to
If you want to try to actually get CO and like help her over, just do an athletics check because she's so close to you. You're basically just like hopping over quickly and then taking her. It's only going to cost like 20 of your movement, but you have so much movement as it is. You can take CO. You're basically taking her, grappling her, and putting her over, but I assume CO is not going to contest. So just do a straight up athletics check to make sure you can do this gracefully.
It's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, so CO, you see Max hop over into Rasmus's cell. At first he's like unsteady and he like has to catch himself, but he has like a really firm hold on you and he can safely drag you across as long as you allow him to.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, CO. So you're gonna start on the other side of here.
Could I potentially use my movement to like if I was that my action to do the athletics?
It was your action, but what I was going to say is if you want to end your turn there and use everything else you have, you can try to, if you want to, since Erasmus is right there, once he gets up, you can try to do your best to like help him because he's going to have to scramble up and he's pretty heavy. So you can use yourself as like a wedge.
I was going to say maybe because when I bonus action Step of the Wind, my jump distance is doubled. So I'm wondering if I could use the rest of my movement. I'll get 60 feet. but probably halved because I'm carrying someone.
Yep.
To jump
out?
up the cliff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You could totally do
Okay.
that.
I'll bonus action dash with Step of the Wind. My jump distance gets doubled for the turn, and I'll jump CO up the side of the cliff.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Can I get up to there?
You can get up to you can get up to the top with 30 feet. So right about here with CO. Yep. Right
Okay.
about on the lip. Yeah. I don't know why it's not letting you do that, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. There's fine. All right. Arasis.
Yep.
So you see all of this. You're very aware of all this as you're like taking your head out. You know that there's still one of those things that's like literally on your back trying to chomp away at you. What would you like to do?
And with CO and Gren off my back, I have my action.
Yep. You're technically prone, but if you want to take your full action, you can get up and try to climb up that rock.
Well, it would be half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
Remember we
And
did
you
the
need
math.
to climb. Yep.
I 1.5 tons, like literally 3,000 pounds.
Yep.
What if I just fell backwards and landed, crushing this thing to death against the rock?
Oh yeah, you could totally do that. It counts. I mean, there's actually rules for this as a improvised weapon. The only thing is that if you do that, you'll be on your back prone. But you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to like the rock. I'll climb up a little bit and then just like jump in the air and fall on my back and crush this thing to death beneath my.
You still roll the hit. So go ahead and roll the hit.
So wait, is Grenna, if Grenna's there, I'm not gonna do it. I thought she just hadn't moved her person. Then I'm just gonna fall on my back and
yeah, that's fine. You can be here and just like fall on your back. Just go ahead and roll the hit, and it's your standard. It's your standard to hit with no precision.
Yep. And when I jump in the air and do that, I'm going into my shell. So it's getting crushed by a boulder, a 1.5 ton boulder.
Yep.
Just a strength check.
Yeah. You're literally rolling. You're just basically making an improvised attack, and then you get some advantage to the damage because of what you're doing.
21.
Yeah,
that's not a proficiency bonus.
Yeah, that's perfect. So you slam into this thing, and it doesn't have much health left anyway. So you don't even have to go through and roll it. So basically, you slam into it, and you do squish this thing right underneath you. It was almost dead anyway. And as that happens, by the way, and as it hits the riverbed and Slota River, you actually see this happen. So it actually does do the same thing where it engulfs itself into flame, and that sulfurous thing comes through, and it goes through like everything. You can see this within your shell. It actually, like all that fire and other thing, it's still burning within the water, and it starts to like settle up as you're going through it to the top of the water, and then just literally dissipates out of reality, but everything bubbles through it. It's weird because you can actually still like almost smell even underwater that sulfuric like blaze. It's very unnatural. All right, so you've seen this. So it's the hobgoblin term. You've now seen Erasmus like jump back down into the water, and it's presumably like smash what was underneath him. You are now like you have pretty good cover where you're at. You certainly can't see anything that might be going through and looking at you, but you hear the commotion. It's starting to basically like heat up on the other side. From where you are, though, you can actually see these docks. And then, of course, you see this crag and mess worth of stuff going through it. You can go ahead and try to climb it. It's already like wet and a bit hard, but you think it's probably possible with your skill set. You're just gonna have to try. What would you like to do?
You say I hear shouting and commotion. I would like to just, as a point of order, I understand Abyssal.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, no, that's great. So, no,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
So do I as well. Just
perfect. Yep.
I've got a helmet.
What's your passive perception, Max?
16.
Okay. All right. So you would both at this point, once you're up, actually hear this. So Max, you hear the faint rumblings of this, so you get every other word, but essentially what's going on is that there's a demon in Abyssal screaming at the top of its lungs at a humanoid figure, at least one humanoid figure in the thing, basically saying, "Tell them to surrender now, or we will burn the village to the ground." And he is screaming it. Um, you also hear in Abyssal 3 or 4 other voices that you cannot see, all arguing amongst themselves on who's going to get to eat the eyes first. And they're arguing back and forth in Abyssal going through this. Max, you can only hear like every other word, but you get the gist of it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's what you hear over on this side. So
All right, yeah, and I would like to use my turn trying to climb up. So you said athletics check?
yep, this is an athletics check.
All right. Ooh, nat 1 for a total of 7.
Yeah, so you do go to climb up. You actually get to around like this side here, and then you literally fall back and fall prone into the water. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anything's seen you yet. You have full cover still on this side, but you like fall in with like a thud and go through it. You still feel that weird tingly sensation with the water where it's like burning. You don't have to do anything yet check wise, but you definitely want to get out of it at some point. And Pan, it's your turn. You there, Pan?
Hello.
Hi, yeah, so I've been trying to debate on what I want to do, but I guess the best bet would be for me to dimension door across.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's safe. So yep. So you guys see Pen basically cast a doorway out of nothing. This like glowing purplish doorway that she steps into and comes back on the other side. You can see the only person that can really see the entire thing though is of course Ezekiel. Ezekiel, you get to see all of this. And anything else, Pan?
Nope.
Now, when you come over here, you see this chaotic scene. Just like, by the way, this is all happening at the same time. So, Max, you see some of this as well. And then you can kind of make this out, Ezekiel. The problem is that the mist is so incredibly bad that it's hard to see what's really going on now. But you see that for whatever reason, the demons are being held at bay currently, and there's a bunch of soldiers on this side, all trying to reinforce the door. Um, these guys do not look like they are necessarily any kind of match for what's about to happen here. But you see many of them. And let me. This is the first time that you've been able to see the front lines, and there are a ton of them. All facing the door, all facing this like last stand over here, and all trying to go through and reinforce it. So it's a pretty chaotic mess going on this side. All right, Ezekiel. Pan, was that it, by the way?
Yes.
All right, your turn, Ezekiel.
Okie dokie. I'm going to do I see anything
No,
in
that's
this
clear.
house
It is
area?
total. So far, all that stuff is clear. Now,
Okay.
granted, it's actually a little hard to make things out because the mist, like I said, is so incredibly deep. It actually counts as like lower light, and it's obscured. But if you wanted to try to jump, you could pretty safely do that. You can still see you can still see the edge of where like the scaffolding is and everything. So you still have a target to jump to.
Gotcha. Did not want to jump that way. So yeah, I'm going to jump up onto oops. Up yeah, up here. Up onto this thing, yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
And kind of get a better gauge on what I'm able to see.
Okay, perfect. All right. We are going initiative order for a reason, guys, even though there's no enemies yet. All right. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Umbra?
I would like to move towards the gate.
Okay.
And then can I just do a perception check to listen out and see if I could identify any of the demons or the situation?
Absolutely. Yep. Go ahead and do a perception check.
22.
All right. You see, and you can start to smell them as you get here too. There are 3 kind of dog-like demons with these grotesque mouths, and grotesque, basically like guttural, like almost like windpipes, and almost like a frog's bladder, where it basically like expands as they go to croak. You see these things right up here. There's 3 of them, and they are right by the 2 human people. And matter of fact, as you see the humans, like a sense of dread starts to go down you, as well as like basically sorrow, because these things have been ripped up. Like these you don't even know how they're alive, but they do seem to be alive in pain, but yet all still following orders, begging these guys to open the doors. And and what they keep saying is that if you open the doors, everything will be okay. They'll let us live. They'll let you all live. Open the doors now. They keep going through it over and over again, but they're bleeding profusely. Again, you're surprised they're even alive. And that's what you see. And as we go through that, has everyone made it on the other side now? But Arasis and
Akulu, yes.
yeah, Akulu. Okay, so do me a favor, Akulu, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. One more time. We're gonna go out in initiative order, and then I'll have you do your athletics checks to get up.
9 on the
If-
dice,
if-
total of 15.
Okay,
If he
so
can't get up, I'll assist him.
okay, so you see he's having problems, but on the 15, he's able to get to around like here. You're still climbing up. Max, do you want to try to help him, or do you want to let him get up the rest of the way?
I'll head over and help him up the
Okay.
rest.
All right. Yeah. So go ahead and make your con save, by the way.
Oh, that 15 was my con save, not my athletics.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So go ahead. 15 saves. Go ahead and give me your. So you shrug this tingling feeling off, and give me your athletics check.
Cool. 16 on the dice, 22 total.
All right. So yeah. So you help him up, but he gets up there too. It takes him a couple seconds. All right. So as you guys both get up there, you start to see a little bit now of what Umbra has seen. And the other thing that you see is that you also notice for the very first time that there are other things now that you have a clear like kind of line of sight on the other side. There are other smaller demons just walking around in these places too. However, Max, you see from where you're standing. Yeah, you can see it.
Move back to go help, but yeah.
Right, because you're. Let me just make sure that I know where you're at. You're over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Max, you also notice that that over on the other side, now that you've been there, there is what looks like a, a basically like glimmering like basically strongbox over in this side here. You couldn't see it before for whatever reason, but it's clearly like now that there's like light going on. And by the way, as you're on this other side,
Sorry.
it's all the way on the other side. But here's the weird thing. Now that you're fully engulfed within this mist, for some reason you see things clearer. Give me an intelligence saving throw, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
Alright.
Max is first. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's a 2.
Okay. Yeah, so Max, you see what looks like this, like I said, there's like this glimmering like box, almost looks like a chest. It's over on this side here, but it catches your eye. All right. And then everyone on this side also give me intelligence saving throws now.
Is that me also?
Yep, yep.
Okay. Can't.
Everyone but Erasmus. Everybody but Erasmus.
Ooh, 13.
Now, Erasmus, as all this is happening, what do you want to do?
26.
Climbing up.
Yep. Go ahead and make your athletics check.
Dang.
Make a what check?
Your athletics check.
Okay, I'm very good. Those right now.
You should have advantage on that.
Okay, got a total of 7.
15.
Okay, everyone who got under a 10, who was it?
Me.
Me.
So Gretna, Pan, is that it? Okay, so it's good to know. All right, cool. All right, so Garden and Panfield. All right, so anyway, so you guys start to make. I assume everyone starts to make their way up. Erasmus slowly makes his way up to go through this. So this is what you guys see now from like actually catching your breath. There are probably 30, 40 soldiers on the other side. There is a man that's yelling out orders to the soldiers. He's over here, and he's basically telling them to reinforce the sides. Get those bucklers up and against the wall. And he's like screaming other. Clearly he's some kind of commander or something. They're all listening to him. You can tell that everyone in this entire area here is moving like their life depends on it. And you hear the demon, that large red demon, in common, basically start laughing and being like, I'm almost done playing games. Are you going to let me in, or are we going to do this the hard way? And you see them all frantically trying to reinforce the sides.
As we see that, is it possible for CO to write to her brother and ask him where he is? Because she's not hanging out in Nith, and if he's not here.
Yeah. So, so CO, you go to write in your book, and what do you say? Like, where are you? I'm in Nith.
Yeah, she'll essentially in caps lock write, "We're in Nith. Where are you?"
Okay. All right. So far, we'll do it in real time. So far, there's no response. What do you guys? What would you guys like? You guys see that CO's writing something in her book. You see that this is all going down, and everyone looks like they're like at wit's end. The other thing that you notice, by the way, is there is a camp set up, and there's what looks like two small halflings, and particularly small for halflings, by the way. That description is they're actually like 2 feet, you think, but they have the very distinct like halfling features, so they look like halflings, but they're very, very short for halflings. It's a man and a woman, maybe boy and girl, you can't really tell right now where you are with Mist, and they're like haggling over something as well.
I want to go up to Shaka. And I just want to point at all the military people and just say, "Are these your boys?"
DM, are these Lord's Alliance members or local militia?
They are local militia.
Okay. Shakulu doesn't take his eyes off of the rabble in front of him and just says, "No, they all died. This is whatever survived of the city."
Well, we can't let this happen.
Agreed. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, we're on the same page. Good.
Yeah. Shakulu starts walking forward and he's like waving, trying to get the commander's attention.
And if he's not getting the commander's attention, the 12-foot tall turtle made of iron behind him should.
Yeah, and by the way, as he sees you, he screams to everyone, "Hold!" And he goes through and he has everyone redirect their attention towards all of you. Everyone takes their spears.
I don't know if 10 minutes have passed yet, but I mean, I've got little angels around me. Maybe that will make him feel better.
The helmet retracts so he can see that I'm not a devil.
Yeah, and he sees that you have your hands up. Everyone puts their attention, their halberds, their spears. They all go to you, assuming that you're a flanking piece. They do see your hands are up and everything.
Hi.
I simply say, I think you should focus your attention to the front. We just came from the other side. We fought off a general. He retreated, and we're looking to aid you.
And now I'm gonna kill this one.
Chris, does it look like the big one is concentrating on a ritual?
Does it? So which big one? The
Minotaur.
Big demon? Oh, the big demon. Yeah. Just do an Arcana check. It's hard to see from where you're at, but you can do an Arcana check still.
Would I have a better view?
17.
Yeah,
I'll move up. I'll move up if it's better.
Yeah, the problem is seeing over the guardrail. Like
natural 20, 27. Yeah, so 27.
So you go. So first, we'll do Umbra. So Umbra, you go through to try to like hop up on the guardrail to see. You can't actually make out what's going on, other than the fact that he is doing something like magically inclined. Erastus, you have a clear line of sight to him, given that you're so tall, and you can see that what he's doing is he is casting a spell that you are not familiar with. So it looks like the spell has a long cast time. So it's either some kind of ritual or the spell takes a while.
I would like to describe what he's doing to Umbra, see if Umbra might know a little bit better, since he's a little bit more specialized in spell casting.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm also listening to every word in Abyssal that I hear.
Okay.
And are they demons or devils, Chris?
Demons.
You don't know. You don't know,
Oh.
but they are. I mean, out of game they're demons, but you don't know.
I also can hear and understand what he's saying, so I'm curious what he's saying also.
Yep.
I will let him walk up forward more.
So in Abyssal, everyone that can hear Abyssal does hear, and by the way, he's going out of his way to say this quietly. But if you're, let's see, certainly, you know what? Yeah, Umbra, you can make like an actual perception check to also hear what he's doing in Abyssal.
Come in here.
Did I make all of us make perception checks?
Yeah, and so yeah, you can make it, and this is what you're doing, Erastus. So basically, you're going through and showing him his hand movements. You're also showing him like you're just redoing all the words, like that you can kind of like try to like go back, obviously, if you can do them
Finally.
well. Yeah, what you get?
22.
Okay, all right. You hear in Abyssal the demon calling forth brothers from the abyss. So but what he's saying is he keeps saying, guide me, help me, go through, bolster me, bring my allies forth. It seems like he's summoning something, and then as all of you start working together on this information, it looks like he's doing some kind of abyssal summoning ritual. If he is doing that, chances are, if anything were to be summoned, it would overrun this area.
Okay, so Pan's gonna go to Umbra and ask what he thinks the demon is doing.
I'm going to repeat everything you just said back to Pan quietly.
Yep.
Should I silence him?
I think absolutely. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Ooh.
Okay.
I want to shoulder my way to the front. Right by
Now,
you.
yeah. So here's the thing, Pan. If you want to try to silence him, he's definitely large enough that you can target him. But you'll have to tell me how you want to do it, as he is not even bothered with looking around, obviously, to see what's going on. He's kind of busy. But if you do go to silence him, just keep in mind that he'll know where the attack came from, all that stuff. But you can silence him.
So, I feel like he's preparing to attack anyways. So if he's gonna attack, he's going to attack. It's better to stop him from trying to summon other things in while I have the chance. I'm still gonna try and like hide. I'm gonna try and like hide behind these barrels. I'm gonna try and silence him without him seeing me. If he sees me, then he sees me. But I'm going to attempt to have him not see me.
Sure.
But I am going to cast silence centered on him.
Okay. All right. So you cast silence centered on him, which is going to go off. I don't think you can hide and cast silence on the same turn, right? No. Hide is an action.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's okay. All right. So if you're casting silence, go ahead and let's roll for initiative again.
I would also like to hide.
Oh.
Oops.
I am reinforcing the door because I'm assuming it comes in towards me, right, Chris?
Yeah. It does come in towards you.
Yeah, there's no way they're pushing me out of the way right now.
Yep.
You never know.
I'm 3,000 pounds exerting force.
Are we redoing initiative?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna redo initiative in a second. I'm gonna try to.
Whoo! Hell yeah! 20, baby.
Only a 9.
Nice.
Another natural 20. That's my third nat 20 of the night.
Stop stealing all the nat 20s.
Let's keep it going. Let's get a fourth one.
All right.
You know what? Because I've only used it once, I'm going to Flash of Genius that to a 25. Just to be scared.
All right. All right. So I assume you guys are gonna go before me, which is cool. So hold on one second. Oh, you are not going before me.
Jesus.
That sucks.
I have a 25.
Yeah, he's got a 28.
Oh man.
I got a natural 20.
So did I.
Demon's Initiative. Yeah. All right. That's fine though. He's gonna be silenced. So.
Erastus, what's your strength modifier?
+4.
So you would have a 29, wouldn't you?
That's Dex.
Dex, not strength.
Yeah, it's Dex.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right, so 25. Who's next? Who got?
I got a 21. Max did.
That's really good.
And then I got a 20, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, cool. All right. Who got under 20?
Pan got a 19.
I got a 17.
Oh, 2 17s.
Hey,
I'm
we
sure
also
your
tied last
Dex
time.
is more than mine. Are you smart, right?
So I have Pan. So Pan, Ezekiel, Pan, Gretna, and then
Umber.
Umber goes before Gretna.
All right.
Of course. That's
And then
okay. I like going last.
Let me do my other ones. Hold on. Okay, these guys are going way late. And
Shakulu got a 9.
9? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. All right, they do go before you. That one goes before you. All right. We put these guys at the end. Okay. All right. All right. So, just give me 1 second too. All right, so this is what so Pan, we'll start with your action though. So he goes to start muttering this, and he so essentially he is shocked to see that he can no longer make any sounds, and he furiously throws up his hands. You notice that there are a bunch of sparks in other maybe like smaller things that fly out of his hands as well as he angrily like goes through. It looks like he's dropped whatever he had in his hands to cast this, and you see like things splinter to the ground or whatever, and he with like complete rage screams at the top of his lungs, although you can't hear anything obviously.
He looks very angry.
Yeah. And as he does that, let me see this. For some reason, my D&D Beyond crashed just, guys. So give me 1 second.
Oh.
Yeah, that was really weird and the worst time ever, but hold on.
It's all good.
We have enough excitement, a little heart.
I'm super impressed you guys are pushing forward on the combat with like.
Well, I don't think we have much of a choice, to be fair.
Yeah. At this point, it's either leave or stay.
Yeah, you
Let the demons just kill these people.
You always have a choice, but yep.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So, here, let's see. Cool. Here we go. All right. Sorry, I'm almost back. Here we go. All right. So this is the very first time that you've got a really good look now as he starts to look in your direction. He is literally this like gaunt bipedal creature with gray leathery skin. However, like on the bottom of himself is this gray leathery skin, but then he has this like red face and red upper torso where he has like almost like for a head almost like these tendrils coming out. He basically takes this spear that he's holding in his hand, starts looking around, and he he basically also, this is the very first time that you've also noticed this. He has this necklace that's that you can now kind of see Erastus, and you can see it, Umbra and Pen. You can kind of make it out. It's this necklace of just like grotesque things that he's taken off human, maybe victims. It looks like there's pieces of like a pinky. It looks like there's actually a small like child's hand. There's a bunch of other like just grotesque things that he's taken as like tokens or whatever. Um, he also, when he looks around, you notice that he has the same kind of like glowing eyes, and he has this mouth that, as he's looking at you, it's always smiling, but it's smiling in this almost like everything else around this guy's head is fleshy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you the art again so you can really see what this guy looks like. And you can kind of see it if you open that art all the way and open up the original. You can kind of see this, but the mouth of this thing is actually like a skull. It's very like skull-like, and it's always smiling at you. So anyway,
we posted very different things.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, yeah. So anyway, he goes through that, and he does this. He basically walks out 2, 3, 4. He walks out to here, and he begins like doing something over here, like privately. It looks like he's doing maybe a ritual, maybe a spell. You can't really tell, but it's not going to go off this turn. And it's your turn, Erasmus.
So I can't see him anymore, or is it just like, is that like a Tailspire thing?
Let me see. You would not. Yeah, you would totally not be able to see him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, he's right on the.
You were only seeing him through the slits. Yeah, this is a fucking awesome Tailspire. Yeah, you were only seeing him through like the slits going through it, and now he's basically like left your line of sight because he's over off into the distance where you can't see him. Yep, that's fucking brilliant. They're getting better at that.
Okay. I would like to take one. I'll use my action to take one of my jugs of Alchemist Fire I have and toss it over and make it land on the other side near where all those holes are.
Sure, absolutely. Yep. All right, cool. So,
Chris, was that a spell he just cast?
No, he has not cast a spell yet.
Okay.
He is in the process of casting a spell. So, and you would probably be able to know this with like if you looked hard enough, so you could do counter spell on it. But he's in the process of something.
Okay.
I'm going to Flash Genius that.
Yeah, sure. What was your roll to hit?
Well, on the dice it was a natural 1, but with all my modifiers and Flash Geniuses, I can make it a 12.
All right. Well, so so when you go through and roll that as a 1, it's instead of it like literally just like burning this area here, I'm gonna say that you go through and you like basically lift it up, but it does catch on this side here. What is it? 4 tiles?
Yeah, it's a large area that it burns for 1 round. It's 1d4 fire damage.
Yeah, and it's gonna ignite everything. All right, so it catches on the top here. It ignites the 2 humans. It ignites like this area here, so it's basically.
It ignites the 2 humans.
Yeah. So it catches.
I didn't even know there were 2 humans there. I couldn't see them.
No, that's fun. Yeah, I mean the other people did. You wouldn't have necessarily noticed that. So,
that's a bad roll.
So, no, that's cool. So basically, it ignites this area here. Your defenses. It ignites these 2 humans. All this area here is like going through and going into flames. It does hit another unnatural beast because you can hear it's like howls and screams of pain. Go and roll your damage though. What was the damage?
It's just a d4.
I think you can hear it.
Yep.
One.
All
right. So, so just keep in mind, guys. For now, this whole thing is erupted in flames here, and so
it burns out in a round because it's magical fire. It burns out in a round.
Yeah, but I think it says that it ignites. I'm almost positive alchemical fire ignites things as well. Like, yeah, let me look. I'm almost positive. Alchemist fire. The stickily adhesive fluid ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw this flask of 20 feet, shattering an impact, make a ranged attack. It takes 1d fire damage at the start of its turn. A creature can end its damage by it ignites it. It's definitely an improvised weapon that ignites. And
Okay.
yeah.
Well then,
Yep. So
Okay.
this whole thing is burning. It's you hear like the screams of these people here too. They're not dead yet. And yeah, and then you also hear an unnatural scream from something beyond. But it was a good try. It was definitely a good try. You guys see this. You basically see Erastus go through, take this chemical thing. He goes to throw it up on the top, but he misjudges it just a bit, and it basically ignites on one of these small things. It could have been way worse, Erastus. It could have had it burst into flames and start putting these guys on fire. But anyway, it starts to burn here, and it basically, just like napalm, it goes through and starts spreading out into all of this area here too. So
that sucks.
yeah. But it's all good. But you can hear Erastus. You can hear the two cries of human like pain as they're burning. You hear that as well. Anyway,
I feel really awful about that whole turn. So I will just use my bonus. That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand next to the door and reinforce it.
Max, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Are the soldiers still sort of like hostile towards?
No. They've definitely reconvened now and going through it. There's no time for them to basically go through. With you guys in the middle and then Erasmus running up to go through this, they have now decided that the lesser of two evils is just to let you guys do whatever. Clearly, you're trying to help. So.
Okay. Surely the commander would recognize me. I put my feature in.
Yeah, if you want to. So, is the idea to like basically, like put your like wave your arms out while this is all happening and try to get him to look at you?
Well, more so just make him recognize me, because I've been a Nith before.
Yep.
I'm somewhat famous. He should recognize me.
Yep. So, what do you want to do? What would you like your character to do?
I'll just reinforce that we're here to help my allies and I, and that should things start to look bad, we'll aid in the fight.
Careful with the head, the glue's still drying.
Yeah. He actually says, "Thank God you're here. Help me reinforce this door." This is all, of course, happening at the same time. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I'll start moving to the front line, and as I'm heading off, I'm gonna say, no matter how much he reinforces this, it won't hold. Best prepare your men for combat right away.
Yep. All right, Ezekiel, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to kind of just
I will be right back.
chill up here, poached up. We said all this shit's on fire, right?
It's all on fire. So if you get right next up to it, it's going right now. It's on fire on the first part, but this will slowly start to ignite and burn the entire structure. So, yeah. So in a couple rounds, this whole thing will be a bonfire. But for now, it's just on the top here, spreading.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can put out with a DC 10 Dex check.
I think that's in the 5 foot square, but it's ignited all these. You can still do it, but yeah, it's where it's ignited because it does do the entire 20-foot radius, right? I'm almost positive.
No, that's it's just a 1 5 foot square. It's a range of 20 feet.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. If that's the case, on a hit, the target takes 1d4. Yeah, you are right about that, actually. So if that's the case, then it's done by turn. So I have to retcon some of that. That is right. So it's up here. This whole thing up here has started to go into flames. No, he's totally right. It's so.
Are the two humans still screaming?
No, the two humans wouldn't be affected by this yet. So basically splashes have gone into that direction, but it's just this thing up here. So it'll be a couple turns till this thing ignites. You are right. I just double checked it, Erastus. Yeah, you're right.
Go put it out.
Well, Erastus, you would have to climb up. You would have to climb up this
Yeah, I
thing.
can't
and
do it. Someone else has to do it. We have
So-
40 people here. They can do it.
Is there anything behind, like back over behind this fountain in the backside of this village back here? Is there anything back here at all?
So there's a lot back here. So basically, Ezekiel, if you're, so first of all, there's these two really small halflings that are just basically sitting down, watching this entire thing, sharing a meal. They don't seem to be bothered this in the slightest about this. As a matter of fact, the male halfling is actually smiling. And then there's what looks like a bunch of so everything on the map is here. You don't see any people necessarily behind you, but all these structures or whatever would be structures you could get into. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I was just seeing if there was anything back behind there. There's not. Am I able to tell what I'm on? Like, is this like a tavern, a house, or just? Am I able to
Oh,
tell
sorry.
of any?
Yeah, so if you use your basically like if you use your perception check, and you quickly like go through to look in the window that's closest to you, I'll let you peer in if you want to.
Yeah, I'll jump. Well, not all the way down there. How do you go up? There we go. Yeah, I'll jump up
You
to
can-
right here and then kind of peer in this left window here to see what's in here.
Yeah, on this side here. Yeah, so if you peer in there, it looks like this is some kind of large manor house of some kind. It looks like where you're looking at now, it's some kind of private residence. But again, that could just be that floor. But and I'll actually show it to you on the stream. I'll show you what's inside. It's here. So this is what's actually in there. This is what you're able to see. So if you go to my stream, this is the room you're able to go into. So it looks like there's a table with some food on it, and it does certainly look like it's some kind of like private residence from this side. There's like a mirror, some other stuff. Everything looks like it's like aristocratic.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna hop back up here and come around this back side over to this door here.
Okay.
And see if it's open.
The door is open, but you won't be able to open it until your next turn. It's unlocked, but you won't be able to go through until your next turn.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I'll just call it there.
Okay. All right, Pan, it's your turn.
Okay. Is the demon is the demon still trying to use like a focus for the spell? Because I thought you said that that's what he was trying to do.
No. He had things in his hands that he was essentially like doing that ritual of the casting. He has now dropped them and thrown them out of anger and is doing something else. Either he has other components or he's doing where he doesn't need them or he's doing something else at this point. But he's walked back into an area that you cannot see though.
Can't see him. Oh God. I'm gonna hold. I actually don't know if that counts as a spell. I don't think it does. I'm gonna hold my action. To if he gets close to the gate, I'm gonna animate an object.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, Umber, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to Misty Step.
Yep. Yep.
To there, and on that back, I should be within 60 feet of that back dog.
Yes. Yep.
So I need it to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Do you have to be able to see it to target it?
Yes. Would I not be able to see it from there?
Yeah, if you go to my stream. This is your line of sight.
I don't. Are you on your stream or you?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
showing.
Go to my Discord stream on Discord. I'm streaming it on Discord. This is your line of sight.
Alright, it's just loading now. If I instead teleported to the wooden plank right there, would I be able to see them instead? That
Show
little
me.
dock.
Just move your character to where you want to be. Yep.
Would I be able to see them from right there?
That is a good question.
Because I'm assuming I would be able to see through that loop, that kind of archway in the rock, kind
Yeah,
of
you
through them.
can. So go ahead and take a look. This is your line of sight there. It doesn't look like you can.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see
Is
the people.
there?
You can see the two people from your line of sight if you look. I actually have a first-person view of exactly where you're at. And then you can also see, so this is what you do. If you peer through those things, you see that there's like reinforcements going through it. You see the, you can see the other side of the thing, but because they're so low to the ground, you can't see anything on this side.
If I teleported, could I like teleport up, like, and take a step up onto the thing and then drop back down onto the railing right here?
I mean, so where do you want to teleport up? Just go ahead and show me. You can theoretically teleport there.
Right there.
Yeah, you can. The only way that you would have line of sight, you can see this in Telspire yourself, but the only way that you would have line of sight is if you actually teleport above on one of those areas where you would see it like naturally, and then you'd have to jump down, but that's 10 feet. So
You could go on top of the barrels next to Pan, and you should be able to see.
Yep.
Oh, that's not. I could. Yeah. All right. In that case, I will just do that.
Well, but I can't see from where I am.
No, but if I stand on the barrels.
Which barrels are you guys talking about though? I just don't
The
see
stack of them. The real tall stack that's
The
like
ones
10
next
feet
to
high.
Pan. Yeah.
Ones that are next to Pit.
Right
Yeah. Can he?
You can see the big guy.
You can see the big guy. You can see the big guy. You just can't see the dogs. Yep. You can totally see the big guy though.
I lost my miniature, by the way. I do not see him.
If you click on him, what do you see?
I see nothing. I see darkness.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah.
I think I fell through the board.
You did. Okay, that's fine.
I still haven't been able to get on Tailspire either.
That's okay.
Also,
that's fine. I got you anyway though.
Okay.
Can you show me back to the board? I can't.
Yep.
I can't see
Yep.
the board anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. I can. Yeah. Oh, that is fucking weird. Because you're an initiative warrior, this is a fucking nightmare, but that's all right. We will. That's cool.
This is tense.
Yeah, I've never seen this ever in my life. Like, you not only are through the board, but like it's. Oh, and because we're an initiative, it's fucking ridiculous. But hold on.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, no, it's
Because I
all
put him
good.
right there,
buggy. It's definitely buggy.
and then I tabbed out.
Instead of teleporting onto the ledge, you teleported through the board. Good job.
It could have been my fault too. Who knows? It's hold on, let's see.
Well, the good news is I'm safe.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's fine.
I would be
I'll
able
put
to.
you here. Yeah.
I would
So,
be able to see them
you
from
should be
atop
able
the
to see
barrels.
The bigger guy you can see, dogs you can't. Bigger guy, yes. You would literally have to. So I'll show you. You can do this in Tailspire too, but anytime you want to see line of sight guys, you can. Oh, you know what? You guys don't have the camera I have. God damn it, Tailspire.
Yeah,
Fix that
that's
shit.
why.
You guys can't. You can't see this angle, can you?
No.
So, all right. Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? All right. So anyway, so these are the angles that you would have. If you got on top of this thing, for instance, you would be able to see some of the dogs, but you would literally have to balance on top of this. You would have to be at this level, or you would have to get on the bridge here at this level. Then you could see them. Otherwise, it might just be better and safer for you to target the big guy, but it's up to you.
If I get on the bridge, can I just drop down 5 feet after my turn?
If you get
By
on
the
the bridge
plants?
right here, Yes, and you would be able to target one of the dogs. Yes. Yes.
And then if I Misty Step there, can I just use the rest of my movement to drop down the 5 feet
Yes,
without taking
you can.
damage?
You can. Yeah. That
All right.
works.
I'm going to do that. So
This is
I'm
the
going
only-
to target.
So this is the only dog that you can target, but yes.
That's perfect. I'm going to target that dog, and it needs to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Perfect. I think it failed. 11.
DC 16, so it is going to take 2d6 psychic damage and a minus d4 to its next saving throw.
Okay.
All right, so it takes 5 psychic damage, and I'm going to drop down the 5 feet, and then I'm going to yell in Abyssal. Did I hear the general give himself a title in any of his orders, or any of the troop refer to him by?
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
I'm going to yell that the demons are attacking their own troop. I'm going to yell it in Abyssal.
Okay, interesting. So you're going to yell. So you're going to yell the demons are attacking their own troop.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So you see that it does take its damage. As a matter of fact, now this creature, this dog-like creature that has. Let me show you. Now that you've gotten to see it for the first time, I'll give it back to everybody in the group. You notice that it's got this. When it does like basically take this like psychic energy. What spell did you cast?
Mind Sliver.
Yeah, okay. So you drive that like ethereal spike into it. And as it does that, it starts to make this like really unnatural and terrifying it's basically like getting ready to have this unnatural scream. These are what they look like, by the way, guys. And it basically is looking for you, trying to figure out where you were. All right, Granite, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I don't really know where I am, but I would have wanted to try and scramble over to Erastus and ask him to pick me up and stick me on that barricade that he set on
You're gonna be
fire.
over here anyway. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, okay. So if you're here and Erastus is there,
Mhm.
you wouldn't have time in one turn to do that. But I mean, if you guys
Right.
want to coordinate together, you can.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a spell, Gretna, like if you're gonna try to do like water or something, you're in. It's right here. So it's on my stream. That's where
No.
it's in fire right here. So
Nah. I don't have a. I mean, I have create food and water, but that's not going to do anything. That's just going to roast whatever's up there.
yeah,
Is the silence still focused on that part in the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
it is.
So
It is still there. Yeah, it is
I would
still
go
there.
another 25 feet towards. Actually, if I'm not doing anything else, I'd take the dash action and go 50
Oh,
feet
which
towards
is a good point actually. You don't hear anything. You just see the creature react. That's a really good point.
I was
Yep.
just gonna say I wouldn't
yeah.
hear him.
Yep, that is right. Yep.
The creature is no longer in the silence, though, is he?
The big one isn't, but all the other small ones are. Yeah.
Okay. So, if that's where I am, then I would take the dash action 50 feet to Erastus.
Okay. All right. All right. So Erastus, you see that she's you're pushing through. Yeah, you're over
Excuse
there.
me, pardon me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can make it to him. Yep.
Okay, and I would say you're gonna lift me up on top of that thing next time I get a chance.
All right. Okay. All right. It's all right. So you won't be able to see what's happening here. All right. Hobgoblin, your turn.
I
You're cutting out for some reason, but go ahead.
mean, now testing.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh, I've dropped Spirit Guardians just
Cool. Yep.
to let you know. Otherwise, I
Thanks.
would have hurt everybody I went near.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks.
Wall.
Oh, that is super weird, man. You are cutting out majorly now. Say it again. Is he cutting out for anyone else?
He's cutting out for me.
Yes.
He's cutting out for me.
You might want to try like going out and coming back in real quick.
Or type it out.
Yeah, type it out too. Oh, you know what though, Shakula, you're not even lighting up. It's Yeah, you're not even lighting up though. Maybe your push to talk is like messed up or something. Well, all right. Well, we'll move on, and when he gets back, we'll bring his turn back in. All right. So let's do this. All right. All right. So, because it's silent and there's like you guys can't see what's really going on the other side. You don't really know what's happening there. The larger demon, however, and basically it's now late afternoon. You start to see the sky itself become darker around him, but he is casting something. It looks like it's more involved than it just like taking one turn or whatever. And Rastus, it's your turn.
All right. I would like to reach up and climb up to the second story of this battlement.
Yep, you can. Yeah, as an action, just make an athletics check.
Would that be an action for me to climb up, or would that just be my movement?
It can handle 3,000 pounds.
That well, we're gonna find out, right? So, well, it depends. So it just depends. Like, I assume you're literally like lifting yourself up, going through it. I believe that counts as an action when you're mounting things and stuff. So hold on, let me just double check that.
If it's an action, I'm not going to do it.
I believe it is, but hold on one second. I could be
Like,
wrong.
otherwise, I literally can't do anything.
What is
it? Did Seal get
You
skipped?
can't do anything. Get me up there.
I think Kaylee did get skipped.
Yeah, I was supposed to be last. That's why I was confused. I was like, are we at the top of the round?
Oh, did I skip you, Sia, or did we not have you in initiative?
She's not in initiative.
I was a 6 or a 7 in initiative, so I was dead last.
She was last.
Oh, I don't know what happened. So hold on. Yeah, we did skip you. Hold on, Sia. I'll let you go. We'll do that. No, you know what? It's ambiguous on situations like this. I'll just let you use your climbing. Technically, you're supposed to be able to climb, but somehow like not lift yourself up. But that is a little broken. So I'll let you climb up as movement. That's fine.
Take
I'll
me
look
with
this later.
you.
Yep.
Okay.
And Cio, I'll put you back. This is so weird though, Cio. I don't even see your miniature again.
I think I'm at the back of the crowd, like behind Erasmus somewhere.
Oh, you are. Yeah. Wow. What the hell? Yeah. Okay. So Cio, before Rastus goes though, what would you like to do?
So I see Gretna making her way towards Erasmus. So I think I know what she's doing. I can't get much closer. Shit. It's too far for me to make it up there. God damn it. I'm going to use my free action to try and yell at Max to...
You can make it up there based on like it's 6,000 in front of you, right on the edge of the thing.
Okay. Then I'll use my movement to go until I'm like kind of at the top of the stairs. I want a little bit of cover, and prestidigitation says that I can snuff a campfire. So I would like to snuff a portion of the armaments that are on fucking fire.
You can. You totally can with prestidigitation. So you go up, you take your hands and you basically start like moving out not only the air but basically stealing the fire of oxygen. And it takes a couple seconds as you get up there, like going through it, but you are able to snuff this out before it goes down. And now, Cio, as you can see into this, you see these 4 beasts surrounding the humans and like basically looking at them like menacing. This is all happening like in real time, and you see this one going for the woman that's standing there. And then what you also notice is that that large demon is basically calling forth what looks like almost black lightning out of the sky. You've never seen this before.
Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't sound familiar. Fuck.
Yep.
Well, that was my action, so I'll use my
Yep.
free action to.
Oh, and these ballistas, by the way, are fully functional and they're armed.
I meant to ask that, and that would still be an action to fire those, correct?
Yes, but you could get right on it or whatever, and yeah, next top of the turn you can just use it.
Yeah.
As a,
I would like to crouch if possible to give myself a little more cover, and then I would like to use my free action to relay to the party that he is conjuring some sort of black lightning.
Okay.
And that is all I can do.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll just stop him.
Okay.
It's risky.
All right. So, all right. We were on
Is the
Erasmus'
commoners
turn. Yep.
Did the commoners go?
They're not in initiative order yet. That they are. They're just doing something else. I don't want to go through all of them. This is what ends up happening at the end of the turn. You see that what they're doing is not only are they bolstering things, but now several of them have like gotten up on the battlements themselves. So they've already started to move into their own positions. They already have like an idea of what they're gonna do. But we won't worry about initiative for them for now. And they start moving up, and like basically they're getting like supplies and arrows ready. All right.
Well, I meant the two outside the gate.
Oh, these guys? No, they're now that she's up, all she sees is that they're not doing anything right now. These guys are not doing anything. They're dazed and confused and going through it in the silence, so no. All right. All right, so Erastus, what was so it's your turn then? Your turn
Yeah.
now.
With my being an artificer, I'm pretty good reading the structures. Do I think this could support me for a second or two?
It could support you for a second or two, but anything over that, it's probably gonna collapse on you. And while you get up it, you could start breaking it.
Yeah, I'm getting up on it.
Okay.
And I'm
Which
jumping off
direction?
of it. I'm jumping off of it on the other side.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Because I can with my running long jump, because that's 10 feet of movement at top, I can land literally on top of the beasts.
Sure.
And be right between them and the two humans.
Sure. All right, cool. So where do you want to try to jump? You want to try to jump on?
I'm landing on top of the beast, like right here.
Okay, yeah, that's
I'm really
fine.
landing on top of them.
Right. So the thing, with your running long, so you're gonna move up and then do your running long jump. Your running long jump is what? 10
19 feet. 19 feet.
Oh, it is 19 feet.
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Yeah. So you can do it. So, all right. So do this. Let's see.
And that's 3,000 pounds coming down on them.
Yep. Yep.
Erastus, could you take me, please?
I don't. Well, Erastus, if you want to take him, you could have held him. It's just you'd be all you'd be halved.
Would it be take? Yeah, I can't take anyone.
Yeah. All right.
But I'm gonna try, and impose myself between these beasts and the humans, and if I can help them,
all right,
get to safety.
But you guys see this. You see Erastus hurriedly go up. He quickly goes through. He jumps off the side. So basically, you land right here. You slam into both of these things. You notice, Erastus, that they're you've actually like not only done damage to them, they're bleeding a bit, but they were also stunned. So they're like out of commission. This one though goes through and is like super pissed off.
Yeah, I still have my action. I would like
go
to
ahead.
because I'm a size larger, I can throw him. I'm gonna grab him and throw him.
Okay, this one here?
Yep, I can throw him half my strength score, so I'm gonna throw him 10 feet backwards towards the other demon.
Right, but
If I did.
didn't you double move though? Because didn't you climb up to here and then do your long jump?
I just have. I don't have. I would have had 5 more, which is gone after I land. So it was 15 feet for me to get up, and then I have to
Right.
move 10 feet, and then I jumped.
That
Which
doesn't
I'm out
count.
of-
The
I'm
long
out
jump
of
doesn't count as
movement.
an action.
No,
Well,
it's just part of movement.
You can move and long jump. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
that.
as long as you have the 10 feet remaining before. All you have to do is move 10 feet consecutively to be able to do the long jump.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Okay. All right. So yeah. So you can try to throw it. So you're basically grappling it and throwing it.
Yeah, I have to grapple it, and then I have to succeed on a strength check determined by the DM.
Right. So go ahead and give me the strength check for the grapple. It's going to try to weasel its way out. See if it can.
It's rolling in the wrong areas.
Yeah, no, 17. 17, so you are able to grapple it. You got a 19, right? Yeah, so it
Yes.
goes to basically goes to like wiggle its way out. And then what is the throw action? Let's see. I mean, throw is part of grapple?
It's just it's a mechanic that people have been writing in. It's if you want to use it, you can. Otherwise, I'm just going to grapple them then.
Yeah,
If you would want to grapple
I will totally
like,
say that you can throw them. It'll just count as a separate action. Yeah, you can throw them if you want, but it'll just count as a separate action. But anyway.
Okay, well, that, it's up to you to determine if this succeeds or not. But it's only a 10.
Okay. Well, no, we'll do that in your next turn, so don't worry about
Okay,
it.
well, then
But
I'm
you
holding
grappled him. Yeah, you grappled him. All right, it's your turn. It's the monk's turn.
So if I run up, hang on, I need to elevate myself up. So if I run up to there, how far can I get with a running long jump?
So let's see. So if you run up here, you're running up to. Go ahead and move your miniature. Oh, yeah, I see. There you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
I
you go
was
through here,
behind. I was
20,
behind the
20
two soldiers at
so
the front.
20 feet. So 24 squares from there, right? Unless you have something weird with your monk that's different.
Well, unless I spend a key point, I can double my jump distance, but just my regular jump distance.
Yeah.
How
So
far would that get me?
basically where Erastus is. You could jump on top of Erastus if you wanted to. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, can I hop off Erastus's back and run past him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he
I'll
counts.
use-
Yeah, he's large, so yeah.
Okay. I'll use my action to dash.
Yep.
And I measured before, I can just get to him with my movement.
Yep, and you know what? As you get right up to him, this is what you notice. Those black tendrils of lightning that he is going through here, they are also very, very like very spindly. But you can see it now that you're right up. They are right next to also the two humans. So he's siphoning something or using them in some way as that lightning is streaking up into the sky. So he has some kind of like connection to these two.
I will use my bonus action to do one unarmed strike.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and roll to hit on that.
Yep.
And I will give myself advantage on this by using a maneuver for a fainting attack.
Sure. Yep.
Sorry, distracting strike.
Yep.
No, it's fainting. Yep. Okay, so advantage roll. That's a 23.
23 hits. Yep.
Okay.
23 hits this guy.
So that's maxed up 10 damage, and I will use a key point to do a stunning strike. So he needs to make a DC 14 con save.
All right, let's see. I rolled a 10. Let's see. Yeah, 13.
Okay. So he's stunned for until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I believe that also
Oh, that's
disrupts
actually
his
yeah, it
spell
does.
that he's casting.
It totally does. All right. So interesting.
Yes.
All right. So this is what you see. So as you go through and stun him, you notice that these black tendrils of arcane energy have now streaked through these two, and as he gets stunned, the two columns of blackness start to stream in to him, and they basically stop going up to the two, and that energy now is like engulfing him as well, so he's not controlling it. It's just hammering this area. Nothing's happened to you yet, but it's starting to like hit at this as well. That was not good for
Okay.
him. Not good
Is he
for
also considered large?
He is large, yeah.
Okay,
He's
so
large.
he's forced back 5 feet.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Oh.
Awesome.
And
Is this the one where he goes prone, or is it just the one
no,
where you
no,
push
no,
him?
no. That's my crusher feat. Whenever I do bludgeoning
yep.
damage,
Gotcha.
they're
Yep.
forced back 5 feet.
Okay.
And so yeah, he's stunned until the end of my next turn. So
Cool. Very cool.
yeah, that'll. I
That's
forgot.
really good.
I add
Alright,
the maneuver
it's your
dice
turn.
to damage. Sorry, I need to roll a d8 and add that onto the damage because of
Yeah,
my
Pan, you're
maneuver.
on deck. Ezekiel.
All right,
3
so
extra
I'm
damage to him.
gonna open up this
Is
back
Ezekiel
door
there?
here. Yeah, you can hear me?
Oh, Ezekiel. It's weird.
Can
You're.
you hear me?
Oh, you know
I
what?
can
Is it
hear you
only
now.
me? Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now too. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Cool. What do you
So
want to do?
yeah, I'm going to open up this back door and kind of peer in to see if I see anybody in there.
There's no one in there. Yep.
Perfect. I am going to go inside and let me adjust my camera here. Another adjust. And as I come in, I guess there's another door here. Is this door locked, unlocked?
This door is. Let me see where you are exactly. This door's unlocked. This one, the one that you're at right now.
Yeah.
This is unlocked. Yep.
Okay. And once I come in, I'm just so basically what I'm looking for is I think well Ezekiel thinks that they're obviously here for something and the people aren't giving it to him, so I'm basically trying to look for anything that I would feel would make a fucking demon or devils of some sort come a knocking at their front door.
Gotcha. So this is what had happened. Technically, your turn ends on the second door pass. The
Yeah.
next turn, you'll just make an investigation check and you'll try to go through that. It'll take up your whole turn though. But all right, Pan, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to drop silence.
Yep.
And is I'm sorry. Is moving through these people difficult terrain?
No, it's not. They're allies, so it's not.
Okay, I'm going to dash as far as I can to as close as I can get to the barricade.
Yeah. So let's see.
Can you?
You're here, right? Yep.
I was. Yeah.
I was in the bathroom. I didn't read Discord.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to be like right here?
Yeah.
Like right up on the thing?
Mhm.
Okay. Right back right now? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that works. Cool. All right, Umbra. It's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Can I, from where I'm standing, see? Oh boy, I have to do that point of view. If I back up,
You kept silence up, right?
Pan has silence, not me.
Oh, so I actually
If
just saw
you're-
the message, but yeah.
Well, no. Well, it's okay because what I was about to say is if you're if you're double moving and going through things, it's totally fine. Just keep in mind that if you do anything stressful, whatever, I'll make you do the con save. So,
Okay.
but yeah. Yeah.
Is dash stressful?
No, in this case, it's
Okay.
not. So
Yeah.
it's just you like running through things or whatever. It's just that if you start, for instance, I'll give you an example. If you climb up these things and jump down, yes, you will have a consequence.
I'm not going to be jumping down. I'm going to be standing
Yeah.
on the top of the barricade.
Cool. Okay. Yep. All right. Silence is still up. All right.
Silence
all right.
is still up. Okay, good.
Yep.
All right.
Alright. Alright,
So I
Oliver.
don't think I can see anyone besides the general.
That is correct. You can
Alright.
see no one where you're at besides the.
Sorry,
the
actually,
guy.
I am holding my action to drop it. Well, no, I can't hold my action because I dashed, so it's got to
Right,
stay up for
right.
another turn.
You can.
Okay,
end,
silence is
you
good.
can end concentration whenever you want. By the way,
That is correct. That is correct.
Concentration.
That's what I was about to say. If it's a concentration spell, you just end it. It doesn't take an action.
Okay.
So can you hold concentration to end it on at the beginning of someone else's turn?
No, she would just end it on this turn. Like she would literally end it now. It has to be on her turn. It has to be on her turn if she ends it. But yeah.
So.
Well, never mind.
It doesn't count as an action or anything. So.
One more turn, Erastus. Just one more.
But that's like Pan. If you wanted to, you could just end it this turn. It's up to you.
No. CO told us what those dogs could do. Without like explicit instruction to drop it, I'd keep it up.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
If
Okay.
Erastus like yells like drop the spell, then next turn I will know to drop the spell. Bless you.
All right. No, it's cool. He'll yell, but you won't hear anything. So all right. So it's your turn.
Apparently, you can end concentration on another player's turn.
You can.
It says in the rules as written, you can end concentration at any time.
I thought it was any time on your turn, right? Anytime on your turn. Is that not right? Because usually you can't actually affect the initiative order without like specifically it's saying so. But you could be right.
No, it's usually it's at any time. There's no action or I don't know, things like that.
Concentration. Well, the reason why I say it's usually always on your turn initiative is because you can always stack things to basically like cheese it out, for instance. So that's why.
Yeah, well, it just says you can end concentration at any time, no action required. Normal activities such as moving and attacking doesn't interfere with concentration. Breaking, yeah.
Concentration.
Do I get advantage?
I'll look it up. Yep.
Yep.
Do I get advantage to hit the general because he's stunned?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, does a 17 hit him?
17 does not hit. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's not good. Did he drop the spell components before?
Yeah, he dropped whatever components he was using to cast that other thing. Yeah, he threw them. He literally threw them away.
Okay.
This is not the same thing, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I can do for my turn. I missed.
Okay. All right, Gretna, it's your turn.
I'd like to try and get up on the battlements. I can have control of my thing again. I'm back in. So, can I get up there?
You can get. Yeah, you can totally get up there.
Okay. Ding 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 ding.
Yep.
Whoops. And not. I don't want to stand there. How far am I from him?
You are from the actual big guy, right?
From big guy, yeah.
Yep, I'll tell you.
What are these other 40 people around here doing?
You'll see at the end of your guys' turn. Yeah, I'm always moving them at the end. I can't put them in the initiative order because it will literally break it. And if I put one in, since there's so many miniatures, Tailspire will freak the fuck out. So he's 65 feet from you.
Oh, jeez. Of course he is. All right. Well, I still cast Spiritual Weapon as bonus action, and it is 5 feet hovering over him.
Yep. Cool.
So, a giant tombstone appears over this guy. He's gonna whack him on the head next time.
I can push him off the bridge next turn. Just saying.
Well then, good. Although I don't know if that'll
Yes.
kill him or anything.
Probably won't. but
No, push him.
Just saying I can do it.
Good.
Spiritual weapon, by the way.
I mean,
Alright.
the more things that attack him, the better.
Yep. All right. Okay. What the fuck is okay? Okay. So this thing goes up and literally starts tearing into this guy. Let's see if he does. Okay. So you see
Oof.
you see this like goat demon basically come up, and he has this club that's like burning, and he goes to basically hit this guy, and he just literally crushes his skull in. And as he crushes his skull in, those black tendrils that were around this guy basically erupt into a bonfire of black flame that let's see. Hold on one second.
I don't like that.
Well, this was absolutely a random fucking thing because I didn't actually double check the monk's abilities beforehand. Hold on one second, guys.
I think my internet is getting better. Can you guys hear me now?
Oh yeah, very well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I like how the guy from Australia has a stable internet connection, and
All right.
this
Yeah.
is the land of emus and shitty internet.
I have 250 ping, but it's fine.
So okay, so that black fire engulfs the other human that's there as well, and it starts a chain reaction of awfulness. So this guy that's still trying to control these black like things on the other side, he starts to become like, you see this, Max, he starts to become destabilized by what he's doing. He's basically like struggling with this. We'll resolve this on his turn though, don't worry. And the demon, that goat like demon that just attacked the other thing, you can tell he starts to laugh maniacally. You can't hear anything, you can just see it. All right, it's your turn. It's the hobgoblin's turn.
First thing, I'm trying to get back into the Tailspire, and it's saying waiting on GM. I'm not sure if you can do anything or if my
No,
my
I
end's
can. I can. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah, I can get you back in. Hold on.
All right, cool. Because I'd rather at least control my one end of the
The way I
50
did
things
it,
you're
I was
doing.
having trouble, and the way I did it was I went into the boards and I went onto Nith, and it got me in.
Oh,
That also worked for me.
where is Nith? I see a ton of boards. Oh, I'm
There
being
you
pulled
go.
into one. Cool.
Yeah, you should be good now. All right.
Just find my guy. Okay. Yeah, same thing I was trying to do before my internet shit out. I'm trying to push past everyone and run up the wall with my dash action.
Yep.
That's only gonna get me up like maybe 80% of the way there. Maybe. Yeah, I'll be at the bottom of the stairs. But
Okay.
that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay. All right.
Yep,
Cool.
that's my turn.
No, that's cool. All right. All right, Erasmus. So as all this is happening, you see that
Yeah.
that basically all of those demonic basically like kind of like creatures that have the weird like frog like things, they all start to turn on you, Erasmus. They're all going to attack you. So
3 of them are trapped under me, and I'm holding one of them.
yep, they're still attacking you. So the one underneath you completely misses.
All 3 of them are underneath me. I got a big butt.
Yeah, one of them, yeah. So what ended up happening is you slammed into them, and like 2 of them like kind of got pushed onto the side. The other one is like, took the brunt of everything you had. One of them crits you. So hold on one second. One of them's gonna hit. Hold on one second.
So that one, the one that crits me,
Yep.
as soon as it gets done with its attack, my reaction kicks in for my repulsion shield. It's going to be knocked 15 feet back. There is no save.
Yeah, that's cool. So basically, this is what ends up happening. It bites into you, and as it bites into you, it basically has this this crazy, like, its mouth has these like little like psychic like tendrils that come out and start to like dig into you as well. So you take max damage on the bite and everything. So first you take 10 points of damage from just the teeth getting into you.
It
then
barely gets through the arm. It barely gets through the force field. Barely.
Yep. And then as it bites into your flesh, you literally take 40 points of psychic damage as it goes into your mind, and you start to literally like scream, even though there's silence there. You're now frightened until
You
the
say
end of your
40?
next turn. 40. You take 40
So
points of
one
psychic
of these
damage.
bites is 40.
It's 40-10 psychic damage. Yeah, 40, but you took the max because it crit. So it's you take 40 points of psychic damage, and you are frightened. So
No, there's no save.
it says, yeah, melee weapon attack, reach 5, 2d6 plus 8 plus the 40-10 psychic damage at the target. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. There is a point to this. Hold on one second.
Because that's just busted.
No, it's because of another condition that I don't have on this sheet. Hold on one second. Yeah, you are correct. There is a save. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. You for now you just take the 13 points of damage. That is correct. Yeah, it hasn't been able to do anything. So you just take the 13 points of damage. This is one of those other things that's bugged. I don't actually have it in D&D Beyond. I'm bringing it up now, but it's a condition that is not listed. So yeah, it's you take 13 points of damage for now.
Because I'm going to say, even on a natural 20, one hit and it being 56 points of damage is a lot.
Yep. Yeah, that is correct. You take your 13 points of damage, and it's now charged up. So the other one here, let's see if the other one hits you. The other one misses, and the last one misses as well. So all of them try to bite you. Only one gets in past your armor. It's going through. The one that you're holding, by the way, tries to bite you as well, but you like shrug it off. So
The one that crit me gets pushed 15 feet backwards.
yeah, it's this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it gets like in, but then like you're right, the repulsion still just like hammers into it, and it flies over on the other side. All right, so it's your turn.
Help!
I can help.
Fuck, I don't have anything to end his frightened, but I'm going to Eldritch Blast because force damage still counts even in silence, correct? It's just thunder that's nullified.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to loose 2 beams of Eldritch Blast. One specifically. No, I'm going to double up on the one that really fucked up Erasmus.
Yep.
So that was so close. 16 on the first one. The second one misses.
You know, on the first one to hit.
Okay,
16,
so the first one
16 hits. Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay, 16 hits. The second one was not good enough. So that's going to be a total of 13 force damage on that little fucker. And then how bad's the fire looking in front of me?
Oh, it's out. The fire's out.
Oh,
You were able to
it's already
successfully
out.
take it off. Yep.
Cool. Then I turn to one of the soldiers standing next to me, and I'm going to ask him, have you seen a red tiefling here in town? Recently? Last 2 weeks.
Yep. And he says, "Ma'am, we'll talk later. Let's just deal with this first." And as by the way, as he's going through and pushing you away, CO, and trying to get up because he's about to move too, this is what you also see from beyond there. The woman that's like literally bleeding to death walks over to here. She's engulfed in this black flame. The man next to her has died. You saw him get like
Yeah.
caged into this goat thing. She walks up to the like these armaments engulfed in this black flame and just like slumps to the ground here, and she ignites as well. Now this black flame doesn't, she like completely ignites and she's like being engulfed into this blackness. Now it doesn't actually start burning the armaments, but but it starts to flicker and go through and kind of like as if it's like seeping into the wood itself. It's something
It's
that
gonna
looks,
blow.
yeah, it looks very, very hard to comprehend because it's not fire, nothing's hot, but it is going through each one of those like cracks or whatever and like seeping into the wood. And then
Can-
as that happens, so all the soldiers are
Oh,
all
no.
doing things, of course, going through all this. One of them basically starts firing this ballista here. He's gonna go through and
Shit. We don't know.
wow. Okay, so he does hit the goat demon. Let's do this. All right, so he hits the goat demon. There's basically a large, like basically harpoon like arrow that goes through, skewers into the goat demon and basically like gets it on its side. He is able to, like, the goat demon has taken decent amount of damage and is now bleeding. This guy is dead. Another one of the soldiers fires the ballista as well. Let's see if it can hit the other guy. So it fires over a ballista at the larger demon, completely misses him. Let's see. And these guys are all like going through and now they've started to go into like their supplies here. All of them are like busily moving. More have gotten now up to go through. They start yelling amongst themselves too that these crazy like so you can hear this, CO. They are also screaming amongst themselves. Did you see that giant thing go down there? And they're like talking about all the stuff that you guys are doing as well as this is all happening all at once. Erasmus, it's oh sorry. What also happens now, let's resolve this. Hold on one second.
He's still stunned, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is still stunned. He's still stunned. This is his effect. So hold on one second.
Oh.
Yeah, this is nothing good for him. And I just rolled a fucking nat 20 on it. So hold on one second.
Don't tell me I'm gonna die.
Again.
Yeah,
Again.
I think he's far enough away from me. Let's see. Yeah, hold on.
Does he die?
Real bad for him. So hold on one second.
Chris, could I say I used my bonus action to relay about the black flames to the people below us and tell them to back off from the door?
Sure.
Okay. Then yeah, I would relay that to them that it's dangerous. I'm not sure what it does, but they need to back up if they're not on the battlement.
All right.
Oh
That's a lot of
shit!
dice.
See you, man. Nice playing with you.
I'm rolling his double stuff though. Hold on. That's not
double.
The end of it. All right.
Max, I hope
all right.
you
So
like that
this is what
bracelet.
ends up happening. So this is what ends up happening. So as he lifts his hands up to try to like redirect this and try to take back whatever he was doing, he gets just literally engulfed in this black fiery substance himself. It goes through and literally like sears like parts of his armor off. He's now like bleeding and going through things. He actually as he's stunned though, hold on, I don't even think I can do that together. Hold on one second.
Stunned means you can't take actions or reactions.
Right.
He probably can't do somatic components either, can he?
Can't move, and can't
Yeah,
move,
stunned is
and
one of the
can
worst
take
ones,
only
yeah.
falteringly.
Yeah, so he's completely incapacitated, can't move, can't speak, only faltering. Yeah, he fails strength and dexterity saving throws, which is part of this. Um uh Yeah, that's so fucking brutal. Okay. So so basically you start to see everything, like all that black flame, all that pillar of energy starts to just hammer him and hit him repeatedly. So he's going to have to take damage on the next turn too, but this is basically killing him. Erastus, it's your turn.
Okay. The one that I'm not underneath, I'm going to attack with my short sword.
Okay. Yeah, it's bloody, CO. It's bleeding all over. It's bloodied. Yeah. Okay,
God
go for
bless
it. Attack with your short sword. Go ahead.
Well, I have advantage, but I accidentally rolled just straight, and it was already an 18 hit.
Okay. 18 hits. Yep.
Well, the next one was a natural one, so good thing I had advantage. Okay, so that's 10 slashing damage.
All right.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive. Yep.
Okay, hit it again.
Yep.
Okay, so the next one's only a 10. I rolled another natural 1 and a 6. So I rolled 3 natural 20s and 3 natural 1s.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
The chaos energy of the demons is seeping into Erastus.
The next one's only a 10. So I'm going to guess that doesn't hit. Bimi's going to fire a shot at it with his Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
Chris, I
15
also
to hit.
sent you a text.
15 to hit. 15 hit.
15 doesn't. Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me just double check that. No,
small-
15 doesn't hit. 15 doesn't hit.
Okay, well then, I'm pretty sure that's going to be my turn then. Yep, that's my turn.
Yep. Yeah, that's why. Henri, I think you sent me the text, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take the damage. That's why we retconned it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Um.
Because I
yeah.
remembered that he was, and I was like, because that was the point of keeping silence up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Okay. It's your turn, Max.
Okay, so I just want to check something. I can split up my attacks, right? So if I just to do Flurry of Blows, I need to do my action attack, right?
Yep.
But I can technically only take one of those 2 attacks I get from that action and then trigger my Flurry of Blows, right?
Yes.
That is correct. That is correct. But like, what are you trying to do as like your overall outcome?
So I'm trying to trigger my Flurry of Blows. So I'm going to do one of my main action attacks on the Minotaur, and then I'm going to Flurry of Blows him, do one of those attacks, so he'll get forced off the bridge. Then I'll use my movement to next to that wolf, and then I'll take 2 attacks on that wolf.
Okay, so
but the attacks need to hit first.
Yeah. And how does it? How many spaces do you move on Flurry of Blows? How many? How do you want to push him off the bridge? Is my question.
I just almost like punch him so hard that he just I can't move my probably because I'm on the ruler. Yeah. So I punch him so hard that this loud shockwave erupts from his from the impact and force him off, but I need to hit first. So we'll see how that goes.
Right. And how much movement does it move him? Is what I was saying. Is it 10 feet?
Well,
If it's
it's
5 feet, it'll be right here.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
the flurry of blows is 15 feet
Oh,
pushback.
perfect. Oh yeah, perfect. Yep.
And there's also an extra 5 feet from my when I land a melee strike.
Perfect. Yep.
I'm not sure if those add together, but
No, that's
anyway.
fine because also since he's large, like normally if he was like normal size, he'd have a chance to like hit the rating or whatever. As he's large, you're right. He's gonna actually go over. So
Okay.
yep.
So,
So go ahead.
I'll make my first attack of my action.
Go for it.
This is actually with advantage because he's stunned.
That's right.
But it's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So he'll take 6 damage. And then I'll trigger my flurry of blows, spend a key point. And then I'll advantage the first one. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits again.
So 8 damage, and
Yep.
he's off the bridge.
Awesome. Yeah. So you guys can see the monk go through this, and something much larger than him. He goes through, hits him a couple times, and literally you see him get forced back. He trips over into this area here. He's gonna have to take fall damage as well. By the way,
And-
that black energy is following him and arcing into him as well as he's going through this, which is why he's so discombobulated. So, but he takes other damage anyway. So, but we'll do that on his turn. Okay.
And I'll use the rest of my movement to move to this wolf here, and
Sure.
I'll make 2 strikes against him.
Okay.
First one is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Max damage, 10 damage.
Nice.
And I will use a maneuver dice for this last strike to give myself advantage. This is for my flurry of blows one. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
Just punch him right in the down under.
That's a 25.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
And as part of the flurry of blows, I will I'll force him back 15 feet into those spikes
Okay,
against the barricades. And
Okay,
he will
cool.
take
Yep. So over here, you put him over here. Yep.
Yep, and he will take the maneuver dice. He'll take a total of 13 damage from that second
Okay.
strike.
Yep. Plus hitting into the strikes. Okay. All right. So yeah. So he's decently hurt. So basically, not only do you hit him into the strikes, but basically his side is now also like impaled a bit in that thing as well. So he's bleeding all over. So yeah, you've done a decent amount of damage to him. Ezekiel, it's your turn. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okie doke. 21.
All right, so you like frantically go through that whole area within the room looking for like any sign of something that could basically like tell you why these things were here. You do actually find you find a small like basically underneath this table you find a small box and the box opens up. It's not even locked, and within that box is a bunch of what looks like maybe gold stash for like a game or something, but there's 50 gold, which is a significant amount of gold, a lot of gold to you at least. Within this you also find within the room there's also with your 21, you also find that there's a note scrawled within this book over here. And the note itself, like when you go through it, it'll take a whole round to read it. But the note is surprisingly written with an abyssal. Can you read Abyssal?
No.
Okay. All right.
But I'm
All right.
going to take the note and roll it up, put it in my pocket or in my backpack. Take the 50
Okay.
gold, throw it in my backpack as well. And now, is that just for the room upstairs here?
Yeah,
I'm in?
the investigation check is just for the room you're in. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. You're gonna be disappointed in the Abyssal connection, but there is a note in Abyssal there. Yep.
Okie doke. I guess I will come back out. If I can find my guy, there he is.
Yep.
Come back out here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hop over to here, and then that'll be it for now.
Okay. All right, Pen, it's your turn.
Did Erastus ever tell me? No, he couldn't.
No, he would just be like screaming to drop silence, but yeah, but you wouldn't hear anything.
He was screaming.
Are you like pantomiming? Are you pantomiming to drop silence or something, Erastus?
Yeah, but again, I have armor in front of my face, so you can't tell.
No, I mean like
we
are
need
you
to
doing something with
discuss.
your hands or
We need to
something?
discuss like a sign that you sent to me to drop silence.
Because it comes up every fight.
Yes, and the fact that we have not discussed this already is a problem.
No, well, he was saying something, but he has a steel plate covering his mouth, and he is literally holding a demon, so he really can't pantomime.
Yeah, that's a good point. There wouldn't be a way for you to pantomime anything. Yep, that is a good point. All right, Pen, what do you want to do?
I also cannot like yell to him because he can't hear anything. Oh, that's a problem. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna.
From a meta perspective, you would know. I mean, not even from a meta perspective. Historically, you know that Erastus deals primarily thunder damage.
I also know that the dogs have an effect which is based on sound, and I don't know if you would want that trade-off.
Yeah, that's a good point. And yeah, I mean, Erastus is obviously trying to save this last human, so it's whatever you think.
CO, should I drop it?
Bugs Bunny meme. No.
Okay, I keep it up.
Okay.
I understood that reference.
I'm just going to be concentrating on silence and keeping it up.
Okay. All right. Umbra, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to. Oh, what can I do? I'm going to find my miniature, which I cannot.
Oh, I thought I re-put. No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. I'll fix this right now.
I don't remember where I was, but I would like to Misty Step on top of the gate, and I want to.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
I want to
'cause you're right here.
firebolt.
So you want to Misty Step? Do you? How many times can you do Misty Step?
I can do it 2 more times. I already did it once.
All right, cool. So you want to go on top of the gate like here, and
Yep.
where my stream is? Okay.
And I want to fire down at one of the dogs.
Are you technically within silence? I think you're right outside of it, right? Let's see.
If not, I will redact that roll. If I cannot cast.
Yeah, you. What is silence? 4? 4 tiles. It's 20 feet, right?
I can Misty Step up to 30
Yeah,
feet.
you're fine. Yeah, you're totally fine. You can still cast within. Yeah.
All right. Does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
All right, and they're going to take 14 fire damage.
And sure.
I'm gonna
Fireball.
Firebolt, and I'm gonna just focus fire on the most hurt one.
Okay, so that one here. That's fine. 14 points of damage. How do you want to kill it?
I kind of want to hold up a shadowy ball, and from the inside kind of crackles this like bright red orange fire, and I just want to kind of spike it down into him. And as soon as it hits, all the shadows kind of explode out, and he just erupts in this like abyssal fire.
Awesome. Yeah. So so basically, as this thing goes to die, you do notice that as it goes to like basically let out this hellish scream, a bolt of basically fire from within it does erupt, but it's a purpley bluish like flame, and it just like basically destroys this thing like flash paper from the inside out, and it bursts into flame and dies.
And I'm just
Alright.
gonna
So
yell down to
It got
Erastus.
shish kebabbed.
Yep.
I'm just gonna yell for Erastus to fuck him up, big boss.
Yeah, which Erastus wouldn't be able to hear, but
Yep.
yes, but you do yell into it. Yep. All right. Gretna, it's your turn.
Okay, my spiritual weapon was 60 feet away. If I move it 20 feet, will I be will it be on any dog?
Yeah. Yeah, you can let's see. 1, 2, 3. It will not be on any dog.
Oh,
But
I'll just
you could go 1, 2, technically 3. You could probably well, it's actually dicey on if you could actually touch the guy, because I think on spiritual weapon the movement counts when it
yeah,
falls.
the movement's a bonus action, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I bring it closer to the big guy then, if he's still alive.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Can
Yeah,
I
if
see the
you want-
big guy?
No,
Oh, well
no,
then.
you wouldn't be able to see him.
Then
yeah.
forget it. I'll bring it closer to the dog.
Yep.
Erastus is just gonna jump off the bridge and cannonball into that guy's neck next turn.
Okay.
Not if I do it first.
All right. Okay, so this thing. So
Oh wait,
Rex-
hold on a second. Wait a second. That's my bonus action. I can
Oh,
actually.
go for it.
I'm
Yep.
gonna
Sorry.
I'm gonna sacred flame. No, now that I think about it, I can sacred flame at 30 feet. I can sacred flame the one of the dogs.
Absolutely. Yep. Go for
So,
it. Go ahead and take a flame.
let me do that. Hold on a second. I will undo my thingy that I can do. No, stupid. Hold on a second. I just think stupid. Oh, it needs to make a saving throw, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, so that is a that's a Dex 16 saving throw on the closest dog to me.
Yep. Dex 16 saving throw hits. That hits.
Oh, goody.
Oh wait, what am I saying? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. You're saying I have to make a Dex 16 saving. I thought
Yes.
something wrong with it. I still fail, so it hits.
That's great. Hold on a second. Where's my? Why am I having so much trouble with this? Sorry, everybody. I'm not used to
Yeah,
hitting.
I've been looking at this whole time. It does look like concentration has been rolled both ways when it comes to ending a concentration spell. So, I'm just gonna test it out and see. But for now, we'll just say
There
that
we
you
go.
can end it in anyone's turn. That is a little punishing if you like combo those up and basically end them right before like your turn going on an enemy's, depending on when they're in the initiative order. But for now, I'll say you can do it, and we'll just we'll see how it works.
Okay, it's 11 radiant.
Think of it this way: if we can do it against you, you can do it against us.
Yep. Yeah.
That's 11 radiant on that doggy.
All right, awesome. So yeah, so it's still alive, Gretna, but you see that flame like go into it and basically burst it out, and you see some of that purpley blue flame erupt from the inside of its skin as it pierces it. So it you can tell it's doing poorly. You've blown like a small hole on the side of it. So
Right.
all right. Erastus, if you have not used any of your reactions, you're gonna get an opportunity attack.
No, have not yet. No.
Okay. So go ahead and take a swing.
It also moved.
Is silence still up, Chris?
Yeah, it's still up. Silence is still up. She is not taking it down.
It moved past me as well, so.
Yeah, you're gonna get one too, Max. You're gonna get one as well. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I got
Uh,
a dirty
20.
20.
Okay, yeah,
I
so you
don't
definitely
hit.
smack.
I don't hit. I
Okay,
rolled a
so
2.
it's because you're still holding that demon dog. Like you go to like basically like get it, but you still have the demon dog in its hands. You can't really do anything. As it moves over to you, what was your roll to hit?
Me?
Yeah, max.
A dirty 20.
Yeah, that
13
hits.
plus 7.
That hits. Yep.
Yep. So 10 damage.
Awesome. So you punch it as it goes through. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I just sort of give it a backhand as it runs past me.
yeah, it takes it right into the face, and you can tell you've done damage because it starts to like bleed as it goes through. Surprised that you even hit it. It knew Erasmus might be able to hit it, but it's super shocked to see you like react and like hit it right across the face. All right, it's the hobgoblin's turn. So with us is Shakulu.
Testing. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
I can hear you
Okay.
now. Yep.
All right,
All right.
cool. I'm gonna use my movement to get up here.
Yep.
Can I see what's going on with this human here that was like suffused with some sort of dark energy? Like what's she
No, of
doing right now?
course. She's literally holding the gate. She's holding the gate, presumably screaming, although you can't hear anything. And the whole gate is starting to engulf in this blackness. So this is what you see. You see what looks like kind of like shadowy fire start to go through the entire gate here. And it's definitely spreading, going through, and you can see it. Like it hasn't reached this side of it yet, but you can definitely see it moving up. This is all, of course, happening at the same time. It's only been a couple seconds, but
Okay.
it does look like this whole thing's getting engulfed in it. Yeah.
So the measuring tool said I use 4.5 tiles to get up here. Can I use the rest of my movement to jump down right next to her?
Yeah, and it's just gonna be that's just 20 feet. So yeah, if you wanna just go through and jump down, you totally can.
Okay. Can I get here, or is that too far?
No, but you can get
Superhero
right
landing.
next to her. You can get
All right,
right
cool.
next to her. Yep.
All right. I am gonna start wailing on her with the hammer I procured. So
Okay.
first attack. Ooh, 25 to hit.
All right. 25 definitely hits. Yep.
7 damage.
Okay. She's not undead or anything, but so basically if you take the corpse slayer and go through and hit her with it, you literally cave her entire head in and she dies like right in front of you.
Mhm.
And you have ended her suffering. However, that black fire stuff that's still doing is still engulfing this entire area here. Starts to engulf you too. Go ahead, just make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Would I see
All
that he
right.
just killed her?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Ooh, 19 on the die. That's 21 total.
Okay. Yeah, so you like jump out. You jump out of the flame. The flames are basically in there, but you're not. There's nothing happening with you. But yeah, of course you see this, Erasmus.
Okay.
Oh,
I
good
still
for
have
her.
I still have a second attack, so I'm going to throw the hammer because it has a 20-foot
Yeah,
range.
of course. Yeah.
Which of the two dogs that I can see whichever of the two dogs that I can see that looks more messed up, I'm going to throw the hammer at that one.
Okay. Yeah, you can do the one. I mean, Erasmus is holding one as well, which might make more sense because you can see that one easier. If you want to go through that, and just go ahead and roll the hit.
All right.
Do we have
Ooh.
advantage because it's grappled?
Yeah,
Nope.
you do get advantage.
You
Oh,
know,
you were.
only restraint.
Oh,
Restraining
that's
grapple.
right. You're totally right. No, I'm thinking of the other encaster. Yeah, you don't get any. It's grappled is a weird one. You get
Yeah.
just yeah.
Restrained is what
No,
gives advantage. That was
yeah.
only an 11 to hit, so I think that misses.
It doesn't miss. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the hammer's now laying on the floor next to the grappled wolf demon, and that is my turn.
Okay. Let's look at your silence radius. So, yep, you guys are all there. Okay, so so Rastus, you're gonna get an opportunity attack as this guy. This guy here goes to the other one and attacks you, but you get an opportunity to attack. Where's this one? And it's gonna
He's
try
already
to.
used his reaction.
Oh yeah, that's right. What am I saying? You did use your reaction. Yeah.
15 to hit. I just realized that for some reason Avari is not taking my proficiency bonus into account, but 15 to hit.
Max is right though. You already took your reaction. You're already
Oh, yep, you're right. You're totally right. My bad.
Anyway, so this one, and that's my bad for saying you got one. So anyway, this he runs up. He basically runs up and goes to bite into you. He can't actually get through. I assume 11 does not get through your armor. And the other one, Erasmus, that you're holding, tries to bite you. And let's see if it can.
It cannot.
Nope, it cannot. Yeah, it goes through and bites your armor, but doesn't even get halfway through. Okay, it's your turn, Sio.
So, how many of those dog/goat demons are right there in front with
That's done
Erasmus?
last one round, right, Max? It's done as one round.
Yeah, it ended at the end of my turn.
Oh, that's
last one.
fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Anyway, Sio, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. The dog/goat demons with Erasmus up at the front. How many are left? I know the one he's grappling. Is there 2 left?
3.
There's 3
3
left.
left?
There's 3 left. Yep.
Oh, okay.
There's one attacking the Hobgoblin Knight guy, and then there's 2 with Erasmus. One is free, and then Erasmus is holding one.
Would I get advantage to hit it with Eldritch Blast?
No.
No, you don't get
No.
advantage on the one he's holding, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. So I will smack the one that Erasmus is holding. Or actually, which one looks more bloodied out of those 3?
So on a cursory glance, it looks like the one that is over here might actually be worse off than the one that he's holding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the one that's free by Erasmus's feet, I'm gonna smack it twice with Eldritch Blast. The first one is a 22 to hit,
That hits. Yep.
and the second one is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit. Yep.
Very close to a natural 20, unfortunately. It's not. The first one is 11 force damage. The second one, if I can get it to roll, is also an 11 to hit. So 22 total.
22? Yeah, 22 will take this guy out. So how do you want him to die?
So seeing this thing trying to get too friendly with Erasmus, Sio will just start chanting in Infernal, and she'll hold both of her hands out with these two very bright purple mist looking orbs in her hand, and she will just bring her hands together and clap as they both just turn this thing into fucking cinders.
Oh yeah, yeah, and you notice that as it breaches not only its rib cage and as it goes to like basically like scream at you, the second one literally just goes right into its mouth, and that same kind of weird thing where it basically explodes in this purpley bluish flame. It just like dissipates like flash paper. So
Cool.
Yeah.
On my bonus action, can I see possibly how bad that black ichor flame situation is getting on this barricade?
Yeah, it's definitely spread to the entire front of this thing now. It doesn't look like in a normal fire this structure would start to maybe collapse and go through it. Doesn't look like that's happening, and there is no heat. But at the same time, it's certainly engulfing it and doing something.
Yeah. I don't know where Umbra is, but Sio still will yell as loud as possible for Umbra to investigate these black flames, and that is her turn.
I'm atop the. I don't have a miniature at the moment. I should be right next to you. Or it's
you can
pretty
see all
close.
those bells in your
I do
ear.
actually have it. Yeah, I do actually have it. It's just not in the initiative order because it breaks it for some reason. But hold on, you are.
He's on the bridge to, on the side
right here,
railing.
right here.
Okay,
Right here. Yeah.
that's where I thought.
Oh, there I
he
am.
looks like a statue.
I wanted. Can I be on the wooden part?
Yeah, absolutely. Right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sio will
Yeah.
just call out for Umbra and point below her and say, Umbra, investigate the flames. I don't know what they are, but it doesn't seem good. And she'll go about her business.
I give her a salute.
Yep. All right.
Honestly.
So let's find out what happens now that he has a thing. He's gonna try to take this back. Let's see. He's doing very, very poorly down here, Max. You know the last thing that you know that he basically fell off this area here. You saw all those black, like whatever was happening, like go through it. Let's see. They're gonna try to attack him again. Oh my
Oh my
fucking
god.
That is
That's-
really fucking crazy. Wow. All right. So essentially, so I don't even have to roll for this because there's no way he can survive it. So essentially, you see that he tries to take this basically spell back from what had happened, and he tries to basically make sure that these black tendrils stop hurting him, and he's trying to craft them with his hands to like guide them into whatever focus he had before, and he literally just gets erupted and just expelled into this awful like basically like crackling. It sounds like lightning, but it also sounds like there's this like very low like scream that goes through it, and it's not from him, it's from the lightning itself. And he basically explodes in this black like basically like flaming thing, just like it's happening here. As that happens, this also just erupts and engulfs as well. And hold on one second. Since
Everyone
these
on the
guys-
parapet dies.
well, so think this is going to be interesting.
Don't
I
go that
didn't
far,
actually.
Dave.
Yeah, no, this is actually great, guys. This is awesome. This is totally
Great.
fun.
Great for you or great for us?
So
Great for Max, he's not dead.
so hold on one second. So
I just want to say that we fought 2 generals and I've taken 5 damage.
5,
So you guys are
6,
fucking
7,
handling them.
I
Um,
died in
9,
one of
10,
them, and I haven't
11.
taken any damage in this one so far.
I haven't yet, but
All we needed was
no.
40 NPCs backing us up and we can win a fight.
These guys are great. We should take them with us.
Joe, just wait. You're not gonna
Chris.
think so in a second. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
fucking shit. I did tell them to get the fuck away from this.
Most of them did.
Yep.
Most of them did.
Yep. Some of them did. Not all of them.
I want to gather what's left of them up in a bag.
Your skin
Chris,
closet.
stop rolling dice.
Literally only one of them saved anyway, so hold on. Gretna, do me a favor. Dexterity saving throw. Pen, dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those, being a dwarf and all.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
To be
You
honest,
can
though,
do
it
it.
is not going to be even remotely as bad as what's going to happen to these soldiers. Just wait and see.
You can
Because-
do it. I got
Can I bardic inspiration myself?
Nobody has less than 50 hit points, right?
No.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh shit!
I'm about to
No,
say,
no,
I'm a
that-
wizard. I
you
should.
know,
I have
that-
50, so I should have the lowest.
That would literally be the absolute most it could do, and it's not going to do it.
Oh,
There's
I'm
another
still up.
component, so-
Well, I'm glad I'm not there because I only have 9 HP at the moment.
Yep.
I think we just got a town.
Well, you certainly have something coming
No,
up.
the
Let's see.
people in the back are probably fine, and there's all the gnomes still too.
Those halflings are like drinking tea or whatever during this whole thing.
Yeah, that's who
Yeah, we'll
that's
see.
who I'm getting to next. Is I'm gonna go talk to them, see what their deal is.
Crikey, mate, that's a bit brutish.
All right. So, what did you guys get for your dexterity saving
Well,
throws?
they're hobbits, aren't they?
16.
15. Okay.
16.
16. Yep, that saves. All right. So, I'm gonna average the damage on these. I don't think any of them can possibly like unless I roll terribly bad. So let's see.
One's
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Oh
fuck
shit.
that. All
That's
right,
not ones.
So we're gonna start here. We're gonna start exactly here from next time. But this is what ends up happening. I need to redo the initiative anyway. So that black flame that was there, and basically Umbra, you're gonna be able to start putting some of this together. CO, you're gonna be able to start putting this together as well. But essentially, what he was doing was calling from the abyss their version of some kind of hellfire or something. But as it engulfs all of these soldiers into flame. Gretna, you see this, you like back away from it. You basically you do fall from the raptures, by the way. You're gonna fall over here. Pan, you're gonna fall too. But you don't have to take any of the damage that goes through it. You're able to like get it out of the way.
But
as
just should I?
your concentration, yeah, you have to make a con save because it's probably gonna go down. But here's what ends up happening. All those soldiers that were affected also get consumed by this black, like awful, like energy, and they literally now are devoid of skin and start to basically like rise up again, and it happens almost instantly as some kind of demonic entity. As this happens though, everyone smells the smell of like intense rotting death, and I will show you what they look like. But they're basically these like shambling undead horrors. And that's actually pretty bad because there's another thing that they do that can get out of hand quickly for the other guys.
So we have part 3 of this fight next week.
Every single one of these guys, but one of them is affected by this. So it's the one back here that basically saves. But all of these guys are now.
Chris, was there one that was close?
Where?
I was saying totally because I can give Flash of Genius to one person to increase his save by 4. If there was one that was close, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, there was there was one that actually got a 13. What
I can make it a 17.
Yeah. You would be able to see this guy here, so you can take him.
Yep.
You could definitely
So
take
that's
him.
one less we have to fight next week.
Sir, I failed.
All right. Go ahead and make your con save. Let's see if let's see if silence is still up.
No, it's down.
Okay. All right, cool. So you still have a couple like demon dogs there, but yes, we'll go through part 3 of this fight. We'll leave it right here and go through it and then hopefully resolve it. And then CO, these are kind of things that you'll be able to like research in the Demonomicon and stuff to figure out what the hell just happened.
How much
Did we
damage?
take any damage?
Yeah, I failed.
You guys just take the fall damage. Oh, you failed?
I got a 10, but I also have resistance to magical effects because.
Then you roll with advantage.
Yeah, you roll with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if that just meant I.
No, that's because you have Kiri. That's
I
why you
did
have
you-
magical resistance.
You didn't mention me. Did you want me to roll a save?
Did I fuck that up? Are you
I'm
on the ramparts? Oh yeah. Why
He's in
can't I
front
see
of it.
you?
No, I'm not
Oh,
on
no.
the ramparts.
Oh no, you did. Yeah,
Took
no,
out-
you're
I
fine.
took
You're
out the
totally
chick
fine.
that was exploding. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because
That's
you
weird.
already did the dexterity save. Remember, I had you do the
Okay.
dex save there. That happened at the same time. All this
Oh.
erupting. Yeah, you were supposed to get hit by this anyway, but I would never have to. You would never have to do 2 of them. That wouldn't be fair. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
So I failed, but I have Kiri. But I hope I didn't lose my skin.
No, it'd have to actually like take you out. The only way for you to turn into a demon through this is it has to kill you outright, which I don't think it can do. So hold on.
No, I would have still been up.
Oh, you know what?
even if
I'll
I
have you
didn't.
just take the same damage they did. It's 24 points of damage. So
24. Okay.
yep, yeah.
At least
no,
I had
you're-
on a Vatigus.
Yeah. This specific effect and spell has to kill you outright for that to happen, and it only gets one shot at it. So yeah. So anyway, we'll start here right where we left off. I'll give you guys what they actually look like, and then we'll of course redo all the initiative. And then now you're gonna have a bunch of frightened soldiers too. The soldiers, by the way, are level 2, so so we'll go through that as well. But yeah,
So we're fighting a bunch of
It'll be level
toddlers.
5 by the end of it.
to you guys, yeah, to you guys, of course.
Well, so I mean, like, what? Because we saved 2 of them, so that's
No,
5.
here's the best part. They're level 2 soldiers, but they're much more powerful as undead demons. So,
But still, there's only 5 of them,
yeah, it's
So
not.
does
so
and we
bad.
have
I thought
30
of the
regular
magic
soldiers, and then
Yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah. You guys will probably be able to clean this up pretty.
Not so
easily.
bad until you're the one surrounded.
I can probably
Yeah.
hop up there and thunderwave
Yeah.
them and kill them all.
Good job, Max, for literally like
Yeah,
basically
that was
taking this
amazing.
whole thing out. Yeah, that was
That
very
was
good.
fucking crazy.
9
It was
HP.
I gave it a
9
very,
HP.
very, very, very risky spell ability as well. But I still did not expect like Max to fucking like go. I mean, I kind of expect you to go up and stun him, to be honest, Max. But the fact that I critted on my own person really fucked you over.
Twice.
Yeah, that was
Max,
that
you
was-
get
not just
fucking play
once,
the
but
game.
twice.
Well, I was just Erastus' whole thing was like I knew I was gonna get over on that side. I was hoping someone would follow me. I'm very glad he did.
Yeah. No, that was great though. Good job,
Can
guys.
Max like level up or something? Like
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, do we
Yeah.
level up?
Not yet. We have to finish the combat out and everything. But
But should we go ahead and start prepping our level 9 characters?
But Max, I'm definitely gonna give you inspiration on that. That was a good.
Hell yeah.
That was definitely a good set of stuff. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that
you
was
went
amazing.
from literally getting your head cut off last time and doing
Mm-hmm.
just to that. So
Honestly, best diamond we ever spent.
Technically,
I think so.
one-shotting a demon, essentially.
yeah, exactly.
And you died this
Exactly,
session
yeah.
before, so the fact that your character's like, I'm gonna do it again.
Right?
Yeah.
You made that diamond worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, before we just part for the night, I do need to talk to you in secret though.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, cool.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Max,
Yeah,
that was
see you
awesome.
next week.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh, I won't see you next week. Never mind.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, bye bye.
Oh,
Alright.